is happening? And welcome to your Saturday Night Delight. I'm one of your hosts around here, Sean the Right Way, and joining me in a little bit will be the one and only, the incomparable, the legendary Brent from Brent's Bricks. May have a few other special guests. And tonight, look, we're going to be talking about Mando. We're going to be talking about Mando, high-level thoughts on it. I don't think we need to get into spoilers. But, you know, if you haven't seen it yet, I always say do a stay away. We understand if you don't want to tune in. People could leave comments and all that stuff, and we're just not going to, be regulating all that. So, but we'll try our best. That's all I can say. And there's not too much to spoil because everybody says it's such low stakes, right? Apparently. So that we're going to be talking about sort of the non-Skywalker saga movie waves. What we think about those kind of head to head. Has Mando made a case for itself yet? All that, much, much more, because we are a couple of brickheads. Yeah. It's good to see you boys. Sorry about being late. Cheers if you got one. It is a couple of brickheads coming to you live as hell, this Saturday, May 23rd, and it is Memorial Day weekend. So hope some of you were able to get some time off with friends and fam. Tomorrow, going out on my uncle's pontoon boat, but it's supposed to rain, so I don't know. But either way, snacks, beers, the whole nine. That'll be had. Might not be much boating or swimming, but you know, we'll give it a whirl. Let me know what you guys are up to this weekend out in the Girth Gang. Would love to hear it. And while Brent is filing in, just wanted to again try not to. Let's be civil. Let's try not to give spoilers. But again, for those of you who watch it, there's no way for me to factually regulate that. And you guys are smart. You understand that. So if you guys just want to give high level thoughts, that's awesome. We'll wait for Brent to share our thoughts. And by the way, if you're not on the Discord yet, make sure you join the Discord. We've all been talking about it the last few days. Again, pretty spoiler free. Or I don't really think anybody's. Anyway, guys, get it. I'm sensitive to that, but again, things happen. My rule, like the reason we're here Saturday night is I didn't run ACOB on Thursday because I did not want to accidentally see something. So let me know your thoughts. Whose responsibility is it to stay away from spoilers? Because it's like, bro, you go on the internet, you know, so things are going to happen. But let me know. Let's see who we got out there. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, we need music for this. What am I doing? Yeah. I'm feeling dust right off the rip. Nick T needed this stream. I needed this stream, man. I hate missing shows, man. But you know, Star Wars had to go and put out a movie, you know. Tuscan channel member just saw the movie today, and now for ACOB stream. Couldn't be better tonight. Yeah, exactly. Squadron, the one-man squadron is in the building. We will see him very soon at Brickworld. It's time to get girthy. You're damn right. Sig's Brick, need my ACOB. It's here, brother. It's right here for you. Cinemolecular Films, damn, Crispy Cam. Thanks, man. You know, we've been running some tweaks. Got a new light bar we're trying out back there. Just wanted to get the the ACOB teal flooded a little more. Glad you noticed. We made some switches. Louis the Jedi. Oh, snap. Rocking the Tar Heel hat. Yeah, man. North Carolina, brother. Had family members play for the team. So, like, I'm not even a fake fan. I just saw that Tyler doesn't work for BAM anymore, Kevin. Yeah, that's a few months back. Is he told the tale on here or not? I don't remember, but Tyler can talk to you about that. 22 early? Is it? I might have told Tyler 10:30. Tyler, if you want to come on. I think I said 9:30. I don't remember what I said. Sorry. had some things happening. Beamer in the building. Let's see. Who else we got in the building? Sean, you look 34 tonight. I'm feeling pretty crisp. You know, maybe it's the white tea. Thanks, Tyler. Comic Bricks. What up, Sean? Cheers to the gang from the Sonesta Hotel, Manhattan. What up, Comic Bricks? What's going on? Were you able to track down? Was that you that was trying to track down the Mando Grogu meal? I hope you got your hands on one. Or no, was it that, or was it you were trying to see the movie? I forget. Hobby Hangout, rocking the heels. Yeah, man. Sean's 21. Got to have more ACOB and Droidica SIGs. We will hit that for you, sir. Movie of the year. Squid Mini, yeah. ... All right. Well, listen. That's Squidman, right? Under disguise. Have we discovered that? Did he get kicked out or something? What happened to Squidman? I like Squidman. Let's see. Enjoyed the movie. Any way to put spoilers in title or on screen? Here's the thing. I think we could do it without. So I'm going to ask people to do that. I'm going to describe characters and things. We don't have to describe outcomes. Bamler. 26 through 22. It was a good run, Tyler. And dude, Tyler looks so justified in being out of there now. That video was crazy with the collection. We got to talk about that a little bit too. It was both unsuccessful, but you'll get to it. Listen, Comic Bricks, I know where Sonesta is. I know where you are. Dude, live it up while you're in the city, brother. You know? Like, dude, Mando and Grogs can wait. I miss New York City almost every single day when I think of it. Living there was the coolest thing that ever happened to me, for sure. Damn, we need Tyler to give us the deets. Yeah, Camber. You know? That BAM video got me questioning. Yeah, you should. To be honest, not much to spoil. There really isn't, you know, because that's one of the knocks, right? There's not a lot of stakes, right? So shady stuff, yeah. So yeah, boys. Brent will be rolling in a bit. But yeah, just I guess we can do this. It's not really spoilery. And you know, again, if you think it is, I respect your opinion. But guys, in the Girth Gang, real quick, numerical score, no rookie scores, like Tyler says. Let's go 1 through 10. We need decimal points. Where are we ranking this thing? I'm just curious I haven't, you know, on the Discord, we've seen some opinions. There's much more of you in here tonight. And by the way, if you need an invite to the Discord, just it should be linked below. If not, if one of the boys could kindly post slap shot. The best part of the movie was when Roddy. Oh, come on, dude. No fake spoilers either. I mean, I guess you could do that. I thought the Kathleen Kennedy cameo was the best part, but I don't know. All right, since we're all doing fake ones. All right, here we go. It's coming through. Pockets, a 2. Camber hasn't seen it, but the hype went from a 5 to an 8.3. And I think if I had to give a takeaway, I want you guys to understand, like, look, I am no YouTube master. I'm not, right? Far from it. But anyone that pays attention to anything understands that negativity draws, right? And I'm not going to go on a big speech about that, but it's like, I don't know, just everyone decided before this movie, and dude, rightfully so. By the way, very rightfully so, that this movie is going to be dust, right? We're all just like, this is going to suck. It's going to suck. And it's like, I'm just curious why like a large percentage of people haven't changed their mind on it. Just went through with like, nope, I said it sucked before. I've seen it. They may even like it. You got to remember, half these guys, it's all just strategy for them. They're just like, hey, how am I going to get more views? If I say I like something, there's no friction there. And it's like, I disagree, man. I think knowing that 70-80% of the big creators out there are going to be bashing on this thing, I think if you said you liked it, that, you know, if all you're concerned about is attention and clicks, it's like, dude, find me 10 people, 10 thumbnails right now that said they liked it. It's a weird thing out there, man. Anyway, spoiler for our score, Brent and I are very high on this movie independently. I was like, dude, I really liked it. He's like, me too. And so we get on the Discord, and for the most part, except for like people who fancy themselves movie critics. Hi, Andy. Everybody, and I love Andy. I love his opinions and stuff. It's fun. I like I like the friction. But for the most part, outside of a couple of the boys, everybody liked it. Is anyone saying it's Empire? No. Is anyone saying it's Rogue One? No. I'll tell you what we are talking about though. We're talking about, is it better than, and it's better than Rise of Skywalker. It's better than the Clone Wars animated. We're talking about like, is it better than Solo? Just to set expectations, right? Um, I've seen people got it over all the prequels except Sith. Like, it's like people really like the movie, and I think it is funny though, because one of the knocks was there were no stakes. I kept hearing that over and over again. Well, there was no stakes. There was no stakes, so like, who cares, right? There's no stakes. There's no lore. There's no lore. It's like, when were you promised that for this? You know. But I get it. Even if you weren't, I'm not trying to do straw man. It's like you wanted something significant to happen with the first movie in 6-7 years, whatever it is, 6-7. I get that. But I'll tell you where they're right. I was annoyed by that, but I was like, dude, did Superbad have some big story behind it? Any stakes? Or was it just a bunch of high school kids looking to get drunk and laid? Were those the stakes? Like, what are we talking? Are we talking Star Wars level stakes? Did every MCU movie have super high stakes? No, right? Because you can go out there and look up these playlists where it's like, oh, you want to get caught up in time for Endgame? Here's the strat. Skip Ant-Man, skip this, it's fine. You don't need to see it. So like, does everything need to tie in? I mean, do we wish that they would tie back into the continuity of the Skywalker saga? Absolutely, dude. 100%. I get it, but like as a standalone thing, dude, fun ride. And I'm not trying to sit here and overrate it. I'm just saying, like, dude, the action sequences were heaters. There was one lull. Everybody's talked about it. There was one lull in the movie. Otherwise, and you guys know I'm partial to Jabba. Got to see a lot of Jabba boys out there. You got to see the Hutt fam. It was cool. And that's not a spoiler. Everybody knows that. So I don't know, man. I guess it does get a little extra bonus points. This was a proud papa moment for me. I did see it with my son and daughter. It's the first time we've all seen, I'm going to do quotes because it's not the first time we've all seen a Star Wars movie together. And it was awesome. That was the first time for us seeing something together. I've taken my daughter to every re-release that they have put out. So that was cool. So I can see myself overrating it by a hair, but I'll tell you what, this is the first one in a while where I'm like looking at my schedule going like, can I do a little Tuesday night delight? Maybe go dip in. I have the unlimited thing. Should I go dip in and watch it again? I don't want to wait for streaming on this one. I want to see it again. I want to run it back. I haven't had that feeling in a minute. So that's my take. And by the way, again, I'm not, dude, if somebody, all I ask is like these people that say it's a 1 or a 2, it's like, compared to what? Empire? Okay. Like, but did you expect Empire? And again, if someone does have that, it's like, dude, you tell me to F off. But I think some people are just seeking attention with some of this trashing. Like, dude, Smart Play sucks. And that should get very low scores. I get that. Those people aren't, I think initially people were seeking attention on it. Then it came out and it's like, yep, it truly sucked. But this movie, if you say it was bad, I got a question. I got to question you. I'm curious. And by the way, Tyler really liked it too. Wait, does that make me wrong now? Shit. Anyway. Yeah, dude. Yeah. And again, is this considered spoiler locations? We know, right? We know the Hutts are in it. We need the palace. There's so much we need. Squadron, we need God, is this a spoiler? I don't think so. If I just say the fisherman, that's not a spoiler. Sorry, guys, but we need a fisherman fig. That's not given. There's no stakes in this movie, right? So I'm not giving anything away. Rada Big Fig. Again, not a spoiler. I'm going to quit saying not a spoiler, guys. I'm not going to say like this guy killed this guy. I'm not going to do any of that. But I hope you don't mind we talk about characters that it's been in previews. I'm trying to be sensitive. Oh, come on, Soapier. Dude, I kind of want to put you on timeout over that, bro. Why? Like, come on. I think we can do this without having spoilers. We all got to go see it at Brickworld. I'm not going to do it, Soapier, but that's a warning, dude. Let's be cool. We're all trying here. Need a Baby Yoda's hut set. Yeah, that'd be cool. Go for it with spoilers. We're all Star Wars fans. Oh, okay. Am I tripping? Who's the fisherman? Sith Stud's the fisherman, man. Sith Stud's a fisherman, dude. And I'm not being facetious. You're fine, Soapy. That's why I'm saying as a warning. It's good. I know. I didn't think you were just trying to put it on blast, dude. And I don't even listen to me. Warn. We don't warn anyone. Just be cool. All I ask is like, be cool, man. We're not kick out guys or any of that. Tyler wants to come in. I thought I sent it, Tyler. I'm sorry, dude. We're all a little off cadence. Let's get Tyler in here. I know he wants to talk some Mandy Grogs. He loved it. He's going to say some wild ish. I'm curious if he likes it more than Empire Strikes Back. Do you guys want to melt this show down right off the bat? Who's Tyler? Bamler. I'm talking about Bamler. Yeah. The fisherman. I mean, is that fair to call him a fisherman? You know? So. One sec, boys. All right. Tyler's got the Linkovich. He will be in. And let me get these going because we'll get these going right before Tyler gets in. All right, we got Sigsby. Thank you so much for the 2 doll hairs. We're gonna hit this. Tyler will be in, and then we'll do a little more Mando, and then we'll get into the set. Sound good to everybody? All right. He wants to hear some Droidica, man. He wants to hear Droidica every day of his life, and I don't blame him. Yeah.
You can run, even really fast. It won't matter when I roll up on your ass. I am metal. I've got my blasters. I'm a badass roly-poly robot disaster. Droidica, Trade Federation, pinball. Droidica, I make all the Jedi pay. Yeah, I keep rolling, bitch.
Boom. All right, we got Bearded Brickman. 2 days. Remember, he's coming to the States a little bit of Duke of Earl. And that is to say early. 2 days to LA landing, ACOB fam. Shit really setting in now. I can't wait to meet you all and have 100 beverages. And Bearded wants to hear coins and keychains. And guys, I got to tell you, I misread the situation. I thought coins and keychains. I mean, dude, I loved it in the moment when I was making it. I thought it was cool. I liked it. I felt like it was special. But then I was like, I think this thing's going to die right after May 4th. And you guys have propped it up and you guys have been wanting to hear it every single week. And I think that's so cool. And it's like growing on even me from a perspective of like it being replayable. So this goes to Bearded. Dude, safe travels, brother. We cannot wait to see you, bro. You will be in the States. You will be deep inside in 2 days. And then Brickworld just after that. And dude, just have the best time. And I can't wait to see you, man. It's going to be so rad. Here's coins and keychains going out to Bearded from across the Atlantic.
Lego thinks we love. Lego thinks we love. Coins and keychains and little shit that isn't fixed. Would you like this? Would you like that? No motherfucker this hobby. I don't care what you do, give me another heater, bitch, like our dear and Baru. Lego thinks we love. Lego thinks we love. Coins and keychains and little shit that isn't fixed. All I want, May 4th, is Padme, torn shirt, standing behind her, building Dexter's diner. All I want, May 4th, is Padme, torn shirt, standing behind her, building Dexter's diner. Instead it's coins and keychains, little shit that isn't. Coins and keychains, little shit that isn't fixed.
Dude, what an emotional ride that song is. It really takes you through it. And dude, they think we love it. I think that's why it hits so close to home. It's fucking true. That's why it's like that's like it's one of the most, well, all of our songs I feel like are pretty raw and truthful, but like that one especially. So so shout out to Bearded, shout out to Sigs. Again, guys, I'm getting more comfortable at the Sean solo thing, but you know, I'm about ready for like a Brent or a Tyler hang whenever they want. I love this song because you forget it's a super chat and an actual The Fray song. Yeah, exactly. I woke up with that in my head the other day. What is going on in LA, Sean? Bearded is heading into LA. He's getting in like crazy early to the States. And I love that. He's doing a full ass run. I feel like he's working his way east. He's doing that. I think Maul's meeting up with, like, he has a beautiful trip planned. I'm not the best with details sometimes, but he has a really cool trip, and you know, we're looking forward to seeing him. So that'll be great. Yeah. Who used my name? Who saw the new Mandalorian movie today? Yeah, a lot of us did, dude. We're just kindly asking to refrain from any spoilers. We don't think they're completely necessary because there's no stakes. There you go, 7.5 out of 10. That's fine, dude. Like, again, I got to question somebody that says it's like a 10, you know, but I'd believe somebody at a 10 more than I would a 1 or something without them getting all like philosophical and be like, oh, the Disney to ruin the Star Wars. And it's like, dude, that ship is sailed. It sucks, but like I'm used to that, and we know the new stakes now, or the new world we're in with them. It's not ever going to be the same, dude. Even if Lucas himself released something, it would be scrutinized, you know. So I'm not trying to be an apologist, but I thought it was a good time. So one wow moment. Yeah, I think the wow moments in this one really came in the action, dude. I thought the action was you know, dude, you guys know this. I'm a Wang man. Love the Wangs. And we got some X-Wang action in there. We got some U-Wang action. I thought there was you know, was it epic? Was it like a 20-minute thing every time? No, it wasn't one of those, but we got to sit, and I'll tell you what, man. If you don't have a U-Wing, or you don't have an X-Wang, or you know, any of these rebellion ships, dude, you'll probably end up wanting some after seeing that. Like, I want to get a couple extra copies of some of this stuff. So I really like the blue and white. You know, that grew on me. The Shikari soundtrack, yeah, there's some the music's, again, like, dude, do I wish they played the OG score at the right moment, you know, and just like ripped it? No, I mean, yes, always. I'm always like, hit it. No, they're not gonna hit it. But for what they did have, I thought it was great. I want the Inzellan ship. Yeah, my son left there yesterday. He goes, Daddy, do I have enough allowance? He's not even 5. He's like, do I have enough? And he doesn't have a country accent, so I don't know why I did that. But he's like, Daddy, do I? Do I have enough allowance yet for that? I go, no, son, but your birthday is in a week or two. You're telling daddy you'd like some Anzellen boys. We can arrange that. you know. So yeah. Oh, by the way, he left there just loving the Anzellans. And I'll say my kids were, 5 out of 10 on the whole Grogs thing. Very much programmed. Like if you're a kid, under whatever age, you can't say you don't like like it's they shove them in your face so much, just like every other IP out there. It'd be hard for a kid to just flat out say they don't care. Asking them is one thing, and it's like, well, what's the demand after? And I'll tell you what happened today. Today it rained all day. First official day of summer. School's out over in our area. Unprompted. Dad, you said there was more of this. Is there another Mando we can watch? Yeah, there's 3 seasons of it. What do you mean? Well, it was a TV show first. Some people say the movie was a TV show. Like, but anyway, and I can see that, by the way. I kind of I was like, dude, if they had that kind of action in it week to week, that'd be crazy. And so yeah, you see where I'm headed with this. We watched the first 3 eps, loved it, begging to watch more. We limit stuff, so we cut it off there. 3 of them's about a movie length or whatever, and they're just, Dad, when can we see the next one? So I don't know, man. It's working here. Live action Zeb look good. Yeah. What's a Yuang now? Yeah. Did Mando have to fly to a planet to get baby Grogu some milk and then he drank it all, or was that just seasons 1 to 3? Yeah, I mean, like, oh, the side quests, they're side quests. I'll say that. Sure. Mhm. My 8-year-old did build a really good vehicle today. That's awesome. Yeah, that's I've talked about it here. That's all my daughter does now, man. If we go to the Lego store, she's hitting the pad wall, which is not her daddy. And when we go to, this is interesting, we go to retail stores, Targs, and I'm like, whatever, good grades, whatever the situation is. I'm like, you want a set? She's like, well, can we just go to the Lego store? I'd rather do that and go to the pad wall. And it's like, that's wild. I'm like, but no, we're not going there because it's like an hour and a half away. So what would you like here? It's interesting. She still buys friends, but she's buying it for the elements now and not the build whatsoever, which I know a lot of true mock smiths do. So it's very interesting. She's very creative. I know everybody thinks their kid's great, but she is really great. She comes up with all kinds of shit. It's awesome. Glad she thinks that way. I'm just like, I need an X-way. All right. I like when Uncle Fester gave him the rock. That was cool. Canberra, I'm building the new Wang now. This thing is sweet. I highly recommend. Yeah, I've got some of my new builds over here. Here, now we can get on topic. Here's some stuff from Mando and Grogu. I love it, man. Dude, I even like horrible X-Wings. You guys know that. But this isn't a horrible one. I like it. I had what's-her-face flying it, so we can keep this boy loose. Yeah. Yeah. Highly recommend, dude. It's just fun, man. And I really love that a lot of people, Brent did it. Brent pulled it off. Brent got to have what I call the perfect day. You guys have heard me talk about it. And actually I did too, because my kids, I end up getting them like the little $10 set, it's a little snack, whatever. But it was cool to delicious meal, see the thing, get a set of the thing. Obviously I didn't wait. We already had that X-Wing a while ago and the Zelly and everything. So I still need the crest. I don't know where you guys are at on this. It is tough for me to pull. Like, I really wanted to get that, but it's like, dude, the 150, you know it's coming down. But is it like, is it gonna be in a few months, or then by the time it comes down, am I gonna be as hype? I don't know. Upgraded the 2. Oh, wait, let me get back to you on that. Yeah, King Ghidorah. Yeah, so we have a lot of family there, and we've been hearing about it all day long. For our family, it was mostly impacting traffic, but King Ghidorah, can you give a little more detail on what it is? Like, I heard about a high level. So it already leaked, the chemicals leaked, but then they're like certain everyone's doomed or they're unsure. I heard like, oh, they know this thing is happening and it's going to be bad, so everybody get out of there. Or is there a chance that it could be not as bad? California is a mess, dude. 150 with non-slug. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I just thought about that, and I'm sure other people have said it, and I've missed it. But if the crashed somehow came with a hut or something, that would have been sick. That would have been a no-brainer. Mm, was Rada's voice super echoey for y'all, or was it my theater thing? I've heard a lot about the voice for Rada, and I I don't know. I'm neither for or against it. I thought it was pretty nooch. It was kind of weird. He kind of sounded like a, I don't know what it was, like a jock kid voice maybe, which he's ripped or whatever. And he's a fighter. Again, you guys should all know that if you saw the previews. Tyler's computer's taking a year. A spoiler, he's a fighter. What, his voice? I warned you guys. Rada had a little RFK to him. It echoed. Okay. No, I know it will Slapshot, but it's not the same. You know what I mean? Like, dude, getting it like where you're all horned up over the movie, it hits different. You know? So I'm trying to be a lot more responsible about stuff because I just know it's gonna happen. Rada's voice was as good as it could have been without using subtitles. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you could have just had Huntonese, right? Yeah, I know. It was something different. It was. I felt like it, I don't know. I'll probably get used to it, but it was something. Maybe that's what it was. But I was just like, I want an MBS set of the new Republic base. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, more of that, dude. People are bothered by the voice because he's just using English. Well, I heard people said he had like a deep New York accent, and I didn't hear that. Jamie, no spoilers. Mando was fighting. Come on, dude. Cantina bar would be fire. Yep. Speaking of, man, yeah, like set watch. I hope it's not spoilery, but I saw a lot of stuff that could be really cool sets. Sadly, I don't think we're gonna get a whole lot. There was a couple in there, and they would be huge. You guys know which ones I'm talking about. There'd be some huge starships or freighters. Have huts ever spoke English? They do now, all the time, apparently. This is the first time I've wanted to watch the Clone Wars movie after seeing Rada in this. All right. Enjoy. I'll go back to it eventually. That movie was a tough watch. Right, exactly. Yeah, we were talking about the music earlier, William. We all liked it. Or a lot of us liked it. I don't want to say everybody. Any post movie release sets? Yeah, probably not. I guess here's a question. Let's just kick this off. Are we getting a Mando Grogu 2, or are we going to go back and maybe this is out there and I'm sorry. But are we thinking we'll get that, or do you think it'll go back to the show? Because it definitely wasn't a send off, right? I mean, that could have been the other way they went with it. You talk about stakes, right? Like, but they didn't claim that, right? They could have, I mean, if they really wanted to draw people, they could have been like, for the last time, Mando, Grogu, side quests, second tier villains. But that's what they rocked with. I mean, dude, yeah. I mean, we got to see the goat. We got Luke in there, but I mean, their main vibe, they never been chasing Vades. Well, there was no Vades, but you know what I mean. I guess you could count Thrawn. Not a spoiler. Not saying whether he's in it or not. So I get it. People want a big bad, but it's like, is a big bad for a bounty hunter, or is that for like a Jed? You know, if it makes a Billy, yes. I don't know if it's gonna make a Billy. Really, Favreau said that. Damn. Yeah, I'd be down for the Mandoverse crossover. And by the way, I think early days, I guess I thought this was it. So is that still scheduled for later? Really glad we got that Darksaber G-dub. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's cool. I think maybe another season of the movie tying it in. Okay. Well, I sent the link to Tyler for, 45 minutes ago.
Well, I had my half slab of ribs, and then my computer took an hour to turn on.
Tyler, you're right. I look like a crisp 34 with this lighting, right?
You do? I mean, no, I noticed it right away. I mean,
it
looks like you're barely old enough to buy a pack of smokes.
I got carded tonight.
Buying a pack of smokes?
I mean, Jewel, but still.
Beer, yeah, buying beer. Now, I know you're not a Virginia Slimmer.
No, not a Virginia Slims guy. But Tyler, it pleased me to no end to hear that you, dude, I think it was right before I went in the movie, right before I'm getting in, dude, because I forget what time of day you posted. I saw it like 4-ish. I feel like at 2-ish, whatever time zones. You were like 8 what did you give it?
9.4.
Wasn't it an 8 initially?
No, 9.4 on the story.
Okay. Discord was like an 8 something, I think. I'm just saying. Either way,
that was literally right after the. Yeah, okay, you're right. It did change.
I'm not trying to discredit, but I was like, dude, even an 8.9 gave me a loner because I'm like, dude, Tyler said 8.9. He hates most everything. So
it was a damn good time.
It was, right? Like that's all we were promised, if you want to use that word.
Like I said, I mean, Mando and Grogu deserve the movie. And then even more so, if they're going to have that movie that they deserve, it needs to be about them. And then there's only so much you could do where it's only about them and you're not bringing in 10 other characters that overshadow them. So, like, I mean, I think this is how it had to have been done, and they deserved it. It's just, I think the biggest flaw of this movie is the actual fact of it's the first one in 7 years, and it's not a needle mover in the fact of the first one back when you think Star Wars on the big screen. I think that's the only flaw of it.
Yeah.
The only flaw is the fact that it's just it's like perfect movie, wrong timing. I don't know. Like, I mean,
well, and so I mean, you heard what I was saying though, right? Like he's never taken on the Vader of Palp's level threat before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like what's Gideon was I mean, I don't know where he ranked, but to me, he's like he's a notch or two below, like several notches below those guys, and that's been his big bad, right? And so we've got Thrawn out there, which I guess would be for the Mandoverse thing, right? I will say this, like, could they have thrown us a little Thrawny poo doing something heinous?
I don't know why there wasn't a post-credit scene with Thrawn.
Yeah.
What? Well, I guess, I mean, I just had a spoiler, I guess. I mean, but
I guess.
But no, I guess honestly, I mean, it kind of further proves, I think, them killing Gideon, Or no, yeah, Moff Gideon. Yeah, for a second.
Yeah, kill him. I will say they could have killed him in the movie. That's not a spoiler because he was already dead. But right, they could have killed him in the movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, I always thought his death was fucking stupid in Mando season 3 to begin with. I mean, even before the fact of a movie was even a thing. But dude, I mean, Gideon would have been that perfect level. I mean, I'll be honest with you, dude. I mean, it's tough. I guess like without getting too spoilery, again, like the Shadow Council aspects of this movie were my favorite parts of it. But it's also the fact that like it is the one piece that expands the universe. And in the grand scheme of things, I think it would have been a little bit cooler if the Shadow Council as a whole was more of the villain, with Moff Gideon, of course, being part of that.
Yeah.
And then I'll be honest with you, it would have been kind of cool by the end of it, because we could tell in kind of that scene in Mando season 3 with the Shadow Council that Gideon was like kind of like the makeshift top dog there now, like kind of like put himself in that place because Thrawn wasn't back at that point.
Right.
It would have been kind of cool if by the end of this movie, again, 99% of it would have been Mando and Grogu centric, right? But Moff Gideon as the villain, and then by the end of it, the switch of Gideon's gone, Thrawn's back. You know, like we see it in the Mando movie perspective, right? And then Thrawn is officially back as leader of the Shadow Council, leader of the Remnants.
Yeah,
like that would have been a very nice transition period. Gideon would have been the villain. He would have lost his spot. He would have died. Thrawn would have been back, and then boom, you go into the future of the Mandoverse.
I just, you know, again, now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, man, you know, it could have used a little like hanger or something, right? Just a little kind of a hanger.
Yeah, I mean,
but I think they did that because they were like, if this tanks, we don't have to make another one. Because you do a hanger, you kind of like have to do another one. So I kind of get it, you know?
I mean, I just think a hanger would have been nice in the fact of, again, with this being the wrong or the right movie at the wrong time, I just think a hanger would have at least been like, all right, like, you know, as much
you
as
can go back to Disney Plus with that, right? It's not like you'd have to leave it forever hanging.
Yeah, I mean, because I'll leave it at this, man. I mean, it's as much as like I'm a little tired of the whole 1 through 9 era. Like, I mean, I would still take some more prequel era stuff, like as a movie. Like, I mean, that's like, I guess me as a person, like, I just don't, you know, because I'm not an Andy, right? You know what I mean? I'm not an Andy Reid.
Andy doesn't like anything unless it's unless the you know, the Golden Globes and the Oscars say it's good.
Well, no, I agree. No, I mean, it's funny enough, I've told Andy that shit before. I've joked with him, but because I'm not an Andy Reid, right? So it's like,
I'd like to see Andy watch Tyler. Sorry to interrupt. Listen, I'd love to see him do 20 movies. Listen to this. I want him to do 20 pre-screens, give his thoughts on them, and then we reverse marry him. Because I have a friend like that who like seemingly only likes the critics' darling movies, and I'm like, you were fucking told to like that. Because
I mean, Andy might have got, you know, slipped a little Ben Franklin periodically. I mean, who knows? I mean, these days, I mean, anything can happen. But well, no, because I mean, I view it in the sense of like, I'm not some guy that needs to sit here and be like, oh, dude, like, you know, a movie needs to meet these 10 benchmarks. Like, you know, at the end of the day, dude, it's just a fuck. Like, to me, man, there's no difference, like, fundamentally between a movie and a TV show, other than the fact it's just condensed and it's put on the damn big screen. Like that's like the bare bones to me, right? It's like I don't really care to sit here and be like, oh, dude, just because it's classified as a movie, it needs these 3 extra things. So because of that, I mean, again, I'll really take a movie about damn near anyone as long as it's a character I like, right? So I guess I'm, you know, I'll take a, you know, give me a 2-hour long of Anakin fucking doing this back in, you know, fucking 05 or something. Like, I just don't care, right? But I will say this much: as much as I'm a little sick of the 1 to 6 or the 1 to 9 era, having this and then right after it, you know, the Starship movie or whatever the hell, it's like, oh no, you know what I mean? It's just like, I mean, I don't know, you know what I mean? It's like this right here. If this was
dust, bro, if this was dust, imagine it was dusty, like a 3-4, something like that. Because dude, I don't know, man. I am a softie. You put Star Wars on just about anything non-animated. To be clear, I'm a much harsher critic on it. It's hard, dude. I'm old to watch animated. That being said, you know, you already have a 3-4 for me because it's I mean, honestly, dude, it's very hard. It would have to be like the most dustiest thing ever. So you already get like a little bit of a curve with me, in fairness, because I'm like, dude, it's still Star Wars. It's like pizza. You know what I mean? Like, is it excellent pizza or is it still at least some kind of pizza? And dude, I am now like more stoked about because if this was dust, my point is like we would have been going like, oh my god, and then they're gonna blow something called Starfighter after. Now I'm like, can they do Starfighter right? Will
Well,
there be steaks? Will there be shrimp?
I'm just not excited about Starship, period, right? Because I'm not a Ryan Gosling fan. I'll be honest with you.
I don't care, dude. It's wangs all in our faces. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay, but again, I am
Starfighters.
nervous
said it.
that it will just be like a Top Gun Star Wars reskin.
Great.
But see, I personally, but okay, but in the era of I don't give a fuck about these characters. All right, what factions are there? Last thing I want, dude, is Ryan Gosling as some top tier pilot facing off against some random ass bounty hunter army or battle droid army.
Yeah.
And then it's just, oh yeah, dude, he can kill 1,000,000 of them. And it's like, I don't give a fuck about either side. And I'm just sitting there for an hour and it's like, oh shit, dude, like cool visuals, but I don't give an F. Like, last thing I want, dude. Like, I want, like, here's the crazy part. It's like, dude, I don't care about the sequels. But it's like, dude, I would rather a 2-hour movie of a ground battle between the First Order and the Resistance with Kylo Ren leading them.
The Kylo movie would
about
have been
Starfighter,
cool.
bro. I mean, I'll say that much.
Dude, the Kylo movie would have rebooted the. You know how I keep saying sequels. I'm kind of backing off on that, by the way. But dude, if they did do a Kylo movie, it might have injected something into the Seeks.
Kylo movie would have been heat, dude. Would have been.
Do you agree though? Would have resuscitated a little bit of the sequels or no? At least some, right? Like it would have bumped them like a point, maybe for some people.
Yeah, I mean, I think. Yeah, I mean, it would have done something. I mean, I don't think it could have hurt it, dude. Because I mean, Adam Driver is Kylo is peak.
Yeah.
But I mean, like my final thing on the thing is like, I mean, it was just like it was a very smooth 2-hour piece of content I watched, right? I mean, it's like Cody said it in the thing. I mean, there's one slowish scene.
I think everybody said that, dude.
Yeah, like in the moment, like I can kind of like, you know, even in the moment, I'm just like, all right, like, and the problem with it is
If
like
that was any other movie, that would have been mine. I'm old, dude. I would have napped Tyler. I would have napped it hard during that.
Well, but the problem is like, I mean, I'm not even necessarily it's not a bad, like, nothing wrong with the whole thing. I just truly think they could have shaved even damn 3 minutes off.
A third of it, at least. Yeah.
I even think a fourth.
Yeah.
I think literally, I think even a sixth of it. I think really would have.
It was good for this kind of thing, the connects. Like we know why they did it. Let me ask you this: you were in here earlier. Do you love the fisherman? I'm calling him the fisherman. I thought the fisherman was great. He had a little bit of he reminded you of somebody from before.
What, Dexter Jester?
Are we allowed to say this? I guess so, right? It's a species thing. Is that bad? I don't think so. Guys, cover your ears.
So you're talking about, it reminds you of a species? Which species? Oh, it's
a Jar Jar. He's a Jar Jar.
No.
He hit a Misa. He hit one, dude.
You know, he's a
but he hit a Misa thing. He did a little thing.
I didn't hear the Misa, but he's a Sebulba species. Is he not a Sebulba species?
Maybe, but I thought he did a Jar Jar phrase. Am I wrong, guys? I thought he hit a Jar Jar. Maybe it was a different character, but somebody Jar Jarred in that movie.
Yeah, Nostheimer even said, I thought he was a Sebulba.
Yeah, he said whoops. Did he say whoopsa?
Misa whoopsa? I don't know, dude. I mean, I didn't catch that, but I like that, dude. I also like the
fisherman was a heater.
I like the food truck guy too.
Oh, Martin Scorsese.
Well, I didn't know. I don't give a damn about that. Though. I don't know nothing about him, but I just like the character. That's Rio Durant's species.
Lake has the opinion of, at this point, if you haven't seen the movie, you shouldn't be online. What's your take on that, Tyler?
I mean, I'll leave it at this. I mean, my take has always been
take the risk.
Well, no, my take has always been like there is, like, I mean, dude, unless you're some 24-hour, like, I don't know, unless maybe I guess if you're a coop, right? If you're a coop and you're 5 hours away offside on the moon base, it's like, sure, I mean, maybe you don't got a feeder out there, but it's like, honestly, unless you're that, or unless you're like a doctor working a 24-hour shift, it's like, I'll be real with you, dude. It's like, if you actually care about the movie and you don't want to see spoilers and you actually are passionate about it, it's like,
should have went Thursday.
well, I'll give everyone a Thursday benefit of the doubt. I mean, it's a weeknight still, but like I think by Saturday night, when you have 3 nights, 2 of them being weekend nights, if you can't see by the end of that Saturday, you truly don't care if you get spoiled or not.
Even with major responsibilities, like lose sleep and go see it. You know what I mean? Like, because some people
go
work
to 11
12.
a.m. show, dude. I mean, on a Saturday, go do it at 11 a.m.
That's what I'm saying. Like, whether you have kids, 12-hour jobs, like, unless you're literally a doctor or something of that level, yeah, I get it. But
Yeah.
for me, instead of my take's always been like, instead of blaming everyone else, like, all right, Sis Studs, here's a line, Tyler. Meese, I think you took my fish. He did say that. So I don't know if like the Gungan Sebulbas have a crossover, but there was. So I was right.
Well, maybe he took Gungan in high school.
All right, yeah, this is elective. He's like,
yeah, there we go.
He's like, I need an easy B. So so instead of instead of saying I, you say Misa. Okay,
there we go.
Yo soy.
instead of French, he took Gungan.
We'll never get a fig of that guy. Now I know how you feel when like a bunch of. You know what's weird though? You guys got figs of everyone that ever was for the most part in those Clone Wars movies or in the Clone Wars animated series.
Much.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Like you only long for a few, I'm sure.
I mean, we got fucking Sugi.
That's what I'm saying. There was a bunch of like just sidebars. Which, by the way, dude, Star Wars has always thrived on. You look at the figs from back in the day, man. They just guy in bar 37. Alien in bar 37 got a fig back then, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like,
how did you feel when the Anzellan almost got 8?
I was deeply concerned for my son. he's about to turn 5. I knew he was gonna. They set it up nice. You saw there was. Oh, don't do that. That's too direct, is it? I don't know. Yeah, that was a bit spoilery. But I will say, like, there was some.
But he almost got 8.
This isn't a spoiler. My son was next to me, and he came and put his head down 3-4 times on different creatures. Let's just say, and I think you know the one that probably scared him the most.
The water one.
Yes, the big water one.
I think it's badass.
Yeah, it freaked me out too. You know, I was like, oh, this looks a little rough. This AI thing, Well, so yeah. Let me ask you this. This is important though. This is shit, man. We've been on for a while, and I would ask you the most important question, dude. How much did the Zellans can contribute to your score here? I mean, did they do you justice? The sidebar comments, there's so many, I didn't catch them all. But there's always like, come on, man. Like, they threw
you guys, bro, dude, the Anzellans are drinkers, bro. You catch them when they go back to the Rebel base. Yeah, dude, one of the Anzellans said first round's on me.
Oh yeah, that right. Okay, I thought you were saying that like they showed him drinking on me.
No, well, I mean, shit. But I mean, I would assume they went to go get a beer.
But do you feel like justified that you've always been a fan and they delivered? Do you feel like they delivered, over delivered about what you expected? Where are you at with the Zellan love here?
I think they over delivered because they had more scenes than I was expecting, but that's a good way.
Lake said not ruining. Yeah, they didn't porg them, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, dude, the Anzellans are like, well, at first, I'll be real with you. Where did the 4th guy come from? Because I always thought there was only 3. So my biggest thing was like, I was even thinking to myself in the thing, because there's only 2 Anzellans in the set. I'm like, bro, did 2 of these motherfuckers die by the end of it, and that's why there's only 2 in the set?
No, that was just them cheaping out.
Well, no, but that's why I genuinely thought, dude, he was going to get 8, and I'm like, dude, are they going to show that? Like, I mean, I'll be honest with you. There was a part of me that thought we were, because it's one thing, dude, if the wolf were to eat a porg, right? I'm like, all right, like, you know, it is what it is. Like, they don't talk. I mean, porgs. I mean, you know, it's like real life, right? I mean, a porg is just a pig, right? Like a little pig. But like an Anzellan is like an actual, you know, like an actual talking thing. You know what I mean? It's so it's like if they ate an Anzellan, I would have been. I mean, you know, it would have been just like, it would have been fine. I mean, I'm not going to sit here to say I'm going to be, you know, depressed, but I would have been like, oh shit, I'm very surprised they did that.
2 is such a cheap move. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Is this a spoiler? Cover your ears again. Dude, I thought it was hilarious when Dude, this is the first time Lego has ever. I don't know if that's ever. Strong statement. It's got to be a handful of times. So I'm watching this right from a Lego perspective a few times, and do you like the line where Grogs is walking Mando back? They're walking back to the ship, and he goes, "I can't fit in that thing." I was like, actually, you could if you laid him down flat on the top.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. He could have. I mean, he could have fit in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because the fig fits, you would have fit in like how Lego figures fit, where they're not looking straight ahead.
Fully laid down.
Yeah. I was like, and then let me ask you this. This isn't spoilery because again, there's stuff out there. What did you think of the builds? What do you have like an Instagram thing you do, real versus whatever? What did you think about real versus on screen as far as the wave?
I mean, honestly, I think the Lego and Zelen ship could have been 200 pieces smaller, 300 pieces smaller, and been a $45 set.
Yeah,
I mean, I think that could happen.
You hate small sets though. So.
I mean, Razor Crest. I mean, believe me, like when I first saw the Razor Crest, like when he got handed it in the movie, I said to myself, I'm like, dude, instantly in my head, I'm like, if only this Lego set was goddamn bigger, I probably would have bought it right after the movie, right? Like, I mean, just for the hype, right? I mean, I probably would have bought it. I mean, $50 tax just to have it after the movie, right? For the culture,
right?
Because it's so small, I'm not going to do it. The $50 set, I mean, it's a gimmicky little set just to get Embo. I mean, I get it. I mean, it is what it is. ATRT set, overpriced junk. X-Wing, I mean, if the X-Wing was the size of the 2018 one and $100, I would have bought it right after the damn movie. But it's just the size. Like, I mean, accuracy wise, I mean, I guess we're fine, right? It's just the scale and the price of all this is just whack.
Yeah. This is the GOAT movie for HUD on HUD action. Lego build is also oversized. So even if the fig can't fit, doesn't mean Pedro Pascal can fit. I know, dude, but but you guys got what I'm saying. Yeah. And it was weird. Tyler, did you notice like the scaling of it was different throughout the movie a little bit? Like when it was on base, it looked like a drone. Is that why you're saying it could have been small? I'm not exaggerating. When they get back to base, it looks like a drone. Am I crazy?
I guess I don't. I guess that is.
I don't mean like literal tiny drone, but it looked like a wing. I don't even know what to compare it to, but it looked small in a future scene, in a later scene.
Well, you want to know what I mean, if the Razor Crest would have been the same size as the 2021, and then if they would have given me a sound brick that played the Shikari soundtrack,
yeah,
I would have bought it.
The X-Wing is less than $100. No, yeah, it's $69.99.
Yeah, but the thing is, I want the X-Wing to be $100 and bigger.
Yeah, it's a model. They did say it was a model. Yeah, I did read that. I don't remember which, and there's an AMA on it, Tyler. But some of them are. So some of the starfighters or whatever, just any of the vehicles are practical, mini models, and some of them are just pure CG. And they actually said which ones they did do real boys of. Hang on one sec.
May the ship the gunrunner uses. So, all right, tell me if this is a hot take, chat. I got sick of the droids by the end of. I really got sick of the use of droids.
You didn't like the mix match droids? That's in the preview.
I don't know. Look, I'm not even necessarily a Stormtrooper fan, but I mean, I guess it just comes back to the point of like, I really do wish the Imperial Remnant was more prominent in this movie. I really do. So I guess when I scaled on the fact of like, the bad guy army of the movie got taken up by stupid ass droids and not Imperial Remnant, that's where I definitely got a little. That's my frustration with it, right? One scene with some droids, right? Was cool, fine, whatever, right? Bando's gonna kill him. It is what it is, right? I mean, same thing as the Vader conversation, right? Droids don't mean jack shit to me since they're not real, like they're just fake robot bullshit. You know what I mean? So it's like, Sure. Like one scene, Mando killing him would have been fine, but it's like when we're having 6 different fight scenes with only droids, I'm just like, all right, I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Give me a stormtrooper.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brent from Brent's Bricks is here. What's happening, dude?
Here to
There
talk
he is.
about this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're still talking about it.
Who
I might have to change the thumbnail. This is turning into just like a Grogu's review. I still think it's kind of a cool idea to see what sets are the best, but yeah.
Did you guys get these posters at your movies?
No. I got the.
didn't?
Did you get the buck? You got the bucket and the cup?
So I got.
Did you get the tin?
I got
Yep.
yeah, but I got 2 GWPs. I got this, and to my surprise,
So you got the card, right?
Yeah.
well, what's so funny is like I went in, right, got the card, right. It's just a little Grogu and Enzelin. It's for the Star Wars Unlimited game, so if you play the TCG,
Eater.
it's an actual playable card. But it looks so we got these on the way in, and then on the way out, I saw people with these, and I'm like, hey. Where'd you guys get your posters at? And they're like, we just got them at the front because we saw in the movie. I was like, well, I didn't get one of those. And I walk over there and I say to the guy, I'm like, hey, I didn't, you have those posters? I didn't get one. I just saw the movie. And he's like, oh yeah, he's super cool about it. Gave me one. And then he just reaches for a card and just hands me a card too. And like, obviously like, yeah, for sure. I'll take a second card. And then my buddy was able to get one too. And then I was actually able to I got a second poster, so if I can't decide what side or whatever. But and then went back also after the movie and got the let me take the plastic off this guy.
Tyler, you know you want this, dude.
The bucket. That's nice. It's pretty nice. Oh, this is the way. Some AT-ATs on there.
Mine's different. Hang on a second.
What? What do you mean? Were you at an AMC? Got the crest right there.
Is that a Regal? Hold on a second.
Oh yeah, the Regal one's different. Yeah, which I don't know why they always do. It was, dude, for when Revenge of the Sith came out, Tyler, I couldn't even find one of these tins. I just had to get the cup because it was only Regal that did these tins. I don't know why it's like different from theater to theater like that, but
yeah, I just got the cup for Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. Well, that's all I could get was the cup because literally no AMCs had the tin, but I ended up getting 4 of the cards.
I wish there was different ones.
I know, right? Well, I think. Should I unbox one on screen? There's definitely more than one card in there. Let's do.
They're going for 12 on eBay.
No, I ain't worried about. Are they really?
Yeah, now you're not gonna crack it.
No, I'm gonna crack it because I don't care to crack it.
That's a Jimmy John combo right there.
No, we're gonna crack this and see the other card because I know.
Should I open it or should I rip it or should I keep it sealed?
It's ripped. We're gonna see the other.
It or keep it. See, I like that guy.
We're gonna see what the other.
I'll show mine
is.
after you show yours.
Grogu. Oh, a Razor Crest card.
Not even a hollow.
Yeah, a little non-hollow Razor Crest.
Tyler wants to go buy that. He just
very nice. Oh, dude, but check it out. Check it out. The other side of the hollow one is a non-hollow art. That's cool.
I mean, dude, what if Lego only got this? What if they got sent this card like a year ago, and that's why they thought there was only 2 Enzelins in the movie?
Dude, okay. So I told my buddy the same thing because obviously we went to Lego before. I got to pick up a crispy X-wing.
Was it Jake?
Yeah, Jake. The Jake. Which, by the way,
the snake.
Jake is a confirmed Brickworld 27. Just not this year.
He's back. I like it.
Yeah, he's coming back BW 27. We might have to. That might be the year we have to make him cameraman Jake. Anyways, so picked up this just because I did a little combo deal because I had points from the barge, so I paid nothing for these. So, and dude, I cannot tell you how good it felt to buy a cool set like this with that art, walk my ass out of the Lego store and into the theater and watch the damn movie.
Dubs in the chat, everybody. Perfect day, right, Brett?
Damn, it felt so great. It felt so great. I had
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack. It was delicious. Then went right into Lego. Shake Shack is right outside the Lego store at my mall.
Beautiful.
Saw the movie, and dude, I'll tell you what, man. Like, I've listened to some of what you guys have said, so I don't know what's been said and what's not been said. But like, I know people were mentioning wow factor and like stakes and things like that, and I felt some stakes at a few moments. I mean, I don't. Are we staying spoiler free this whole time or
We're
not?
trying.
I mean,
We're towing the line now, an hour in. Before you do that, Brett, let me show my merch real quick.
yeah. Let's see what you got.
All right, this is the cup that we had.
Oh, cool.
The
Dude,
topper.
they had the helmet cup at my theater too.
Yeah.
I was tempted.
So it's not, this one isn't tin, right? But it's like whatever.
Yeah.
And dude, here's what's interesting. I went on Friday. I think they had 4 or 5 different heads. They only had
Yeah.
Grogs left at mine. I would have
shit.
preferred the Mando, but they didn't have him. I forget who else it was.
Did
And
yours have the?
Look at this bucket though. I
oh,
think
yeah,
that
yours
bucket's
is gold.
probably cooler than
Bro,
yours.
yours is cooler. What the fuck, dude? Regal
Look at
always gets the cooler tens, dude.
It's embossed too.
Regal always
And
gets the cooler fucking tens.
I never
man.
fall for this except for probably this and Jurassic, I'll be honest. But dude, here's what was wild about this. I was like, I didn't scout prices. I had no idea what we were heading into. I get there, and whatever, your mileage may vary depending on where you live, but I always do a large drink and a large popcorn, and I get the little sidecars for the kids.
Yeah.
Just, and that is to say, like basically free plastic cups and free whatever, and you get unlimited refill. Like it just works,
Yeah.
And I want to say popcorn large is like, I don't know, 16. It's stupid. It's all stupid, but it was like 6. Here's the bottom line. And then soda is like 8 or 9. I always get the big one, whatever. It was $4 more
For the 10.
to get the tin and
Yeah,
the cup.
it's no brainer.
And the cup.
Oh shit.
I think they might have messed up. I think the tin itself should have been 30 with popcorn in it, but
Well,
they gave me the tin and the cup with stuff with unlimited refills, which we didn't tap. Well, I did do the drink. I never tap into popcorn refills,
Yeah.
but they did that, and it was the guy said it was. Here's what's cool though. I have the unlimited, and so it was, I want to say 26, 24. It was 24, 26 without the collectibles. And then because I had the unlimited thing, you applied 10% off. So it was 27. So it was like $3. So it was really like $3 or so, whatever it was. I was like completely fine with it. I was like, pff.
See,
Did you see the freaking AT-AT, Tyler, Brent? It was $90 or something.
80 at AMC.
Well, it was $80.80. You guys know why?
80 AT-AT.
AT-AT?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was $80.
I can tell you they had 8,080 of them left over at my
Yeah,
thing.
I didn't see anybody buy one. But the thing is I kind of messed up my strat because I was full from Shake Shack. I wasn't even really going to get popcorn, but Jake was like, well, I'm definitely getting popcorn. So I was like, well, just get a large and we'll split. He got a normal large. I didn't even know they had the 10s until after.
Yeah.
They weren't really advertised anywhere besides like a little shelf that was being hidden. But like after the movie, and of course I'm high off the movie because I liked it. And then I saw they had the 10. I'm like, I got to go get a 10. I should have just got my own popcorn because I got this. And then the dude was like,
how much was that?
20. And then he hands me a large popcorn also, which I have in my kitchen right now. So I got like, I could have just got my own popcorn at the first one, but I didn't even know they had these in the first place. But I'll tell you what I did get because I wasn't driving. I got myself a nice double crown and Coke right before because I was going to get a Coke. And I'm like, do I want to overpay for pop or overpay for booze? I'm not driving home. Let me
Brent,
pay
yours
for
looks
overpay
small.
for booze.
Sigs just sent his. He's got a green interior, but
What the hell?
Sigs, yours looks small.
What theater did he go to?
He went to Cinemark, but dude.
See, I know me and Tyler are AMC guys, and like,
well, I mean,
I just feel like
I just have Regs by me, but I think mine's huge though. Like this thing, look at this. Hold it up, Brent. Maybe they are the same.
mine's it's.
Mine's
I think
bigger. We all know that.
I think they're standard. I think they're standard bucket.
I think my
size.
art is the best though, and also
Yeah, no, yours is.
Mine
I
has
like mine though.
mine has embossed and debossed on the outside.
I mean, so
so
is
it's pretty
mine.
sick.
Mine has like the end.
Oh, okay. But
Indents.
is the
Yeah.
outside have
Yeah.
texture?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Heck
okay.
yeah. The trees are textured
Oh,
and
okay.
everything.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
But to me, mine looks like the movie post. I don't know. I like it.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you get a card, Sean?
no.
Do you give a shit about wanting one? Because I've got 3 more.
Yeah, I would like a card.
Okay.
And by the way,
Buy me a beer and it's yours.
no, of course. Well, speaking of, I just set aside all of your stuff in the official Brick World pile.
Oh, cool. I know. I need to start
I got
my
your
piles.
pokes. I got your Tyler, I have something for you. Please don't let me forget. I picked up your Atlanta stuff.
Oh, you actually were able to
Yeah. There was no badge though, just to be clear. It's a brick and like a piece of paper.
Cool.
Just
well, maybe you're supposed to keep that hidden because Coop said that you guys couldn't get it.
They couldn't do anything with it, but I'm like, at least give me the stuff as far as the badge. Yeah. But I was like, can you at least have the stuff? So yeah.
So like there's actual like tangible stuff that I'm receiving?
It's literally a brick, and I think the schedule that had your name on it with the bag. I grabbed it on the way out. Yeah, it's a red bag. I'm just telling you, they
So I
don't
have
do.
the brick?
Yeah, you have the, but it's a show brick, but it doesn't. There's no Tyler badge, just to be clear.
I mean, Showbrick. I mean, at least I got.
At least you're getting something for your whatever you paid. Yeah.
I don't even know how much it was. 100 or some shit, 60,
70, 60, yeah, whatever it was.
I need
By the
to
way,
get
I only
my.
got Tyler. I told you I brought the fam. I only did mine to get the stuff, with the deluxe, and then we did day passes for everybody else. I was like, well, because I wanted to have the thing, So, but yeah, I was like, he couldn't make it. Can I at least bring him his thing? And they're like, yeah. So I did grab it on the way out.
Well, big news too is Rich is confirmed to be a Friday attendee.
Oh, nice.
So
That's seriously the only thing I care about every year is whether or not Rich's Bricks goes.
Well, so again, however we got to play that, right? I mean, but he's down to do. I mean, he'll swing. I mean, he'll do a little Friday meal. He'll do garage sale, walk the hall, look at the mocks when it's dead in there, and then
get a train and then leave.
Yeah, I mean, he'll try. I mean, he wants to spend some money at the garage sale. I mean, he's gonna bring his pocketbook will be a little heavy. He wants to bring out some Lego, buy some Lego.
Let me say this. It's coming up a lot. Ewang, dude. Brent, the Ewang in action. A lot of people tuning in on this, saying it. There's been 20 Ewang comments, and all I want to say is you can take the Wang and put a certain character that's not in that set in it, and it's really cool. He's in a different set. You know who I'm talking about. And I was like,
I feel like that's not a huge spoiler. I feel like
it's not. Lake is almost furious about it, and I'm like
furious that we're saying
just people that are upset about spoilers. He's like, dude, you're on the internet and da 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 da, and it's like, but I'm trying to be.
I assume we were letting it rip the whole.
But here's what's interesting though, is because it is low. I'm almost agreeing with the low stakes people, because it's not like there is a big moment where it's like, Zeb turns to
Zeb
Mando.
dies.
No, it's not like Zeb turns to Mando at some point and goes, "I'm your father." It's not going to happen. Like there's no stakes. So what are we spoiling? If there's no stakes, we can't spoil anything.
Grogu's parents are Zeb and Yaddle.
Unless you guys expected them to die, which, I got news for you. They're not going to kill Grogu. Oh, that's it. Damn it. Why'd you do that, Flintstone?
Well, can I just say, bro, funny we all say this, man. You guys want to talk about another character to add to that list a couple weeks back, Rada the damn Hut. I mean, Rada's heat, dude. I mean,
Rada's a good character.
Is there a fig of him? Like a little something like a head? Yeah.
If I can just say something, I want to give a Jake opinion, because for those of you that know Jake, founder of Fox and Hound,
talking about the snake.
Yeah, he was real high on Rada too, and he just was like, the fact that little fucker was a baby in the first piece of Clone Wars we got, and then you see him in the trailer, and he's ripped as shit. Like, you think he's probably gonna be like a big buff douchebag, but then like.
He's not. Yeah.
He's not a douchebag.
What did you leave there wanting the most? We'll start with Tyler. Like, as far as an item or a set or a fig, is there something you wanted that you saw out of there?
can I just give my appreciation to the fact of like, I mean, I'm just being honest with you, right? I mean, like, I never would have. I mean, this crossed my head. This was in my head at one point during the movie. One of the first scenes with Rada fighting. I mean, 100%. I thought to myself, like, it was actually kind of like motivation in the sense of like, dude, if this fucking hut can get in the gym and get jacked, bro, it's like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dude. It really did get to me for a second in the fact of like, he gave me some damn motivation, dude. You know, to lean out even a little bit more. I mean, shout out to Rada, dude. I mean, who would have ever thought, man, a fucking hut, dude, a hut of all people.
Well, and he,
let alone Rada, dude. From I mean, dude, 18 years later, man. I mean, little Rada, bro, is gonna give me some gym motivation. Like, what's going on here?
That's awesome, dude. I fucking love it, man. Well, the thing is, too, is it like breaks the stereotype where I feel like 8 out of 10 people from seeing him in the trailer thought he's gonna be like a mean, evil douchebag, like a jacked up hut. Yeah. I didn't think he was gonna be not a douchebag.
They hulked him. They hulked him. You know,
do you
like,
guys know
Hulk in the arena, Brent, when Hulk was in the arena during
what
was
Ragnarok.
it? Thor Ragnarok, yeah.
Ragnarok, yeah.
Right? They did that treatment where it's like, oh, he's the big badass, but then it's like, yeah.
Well, do you guys know who voiced Rada?
Jeremy Allen White.
Isn't that awesome? I had no idea.
I guess I was very nooch on the voice. I heard a lot of talk about this voice, and I'm like, it was fine.
I didn't have a problem with the voice,
right? But I'm not going to say it was a 10 out of 10. I'm not going to say it was a 1 out of 10.
Yeah, but he's a hut. Like, what is his voice? What is he supposed to sound like?
Like a hut, you know? Like,
okay, but people not realize, man, Zero the Hut back in 2009 Clone or 2008, dude. Zero the Hut, yeah, Zero the Hut, all the way back then. 18 years ago, only spoke English.
He's seen Daddy Jobs not taking his heart meds and said, I ain't ending up like that.
Tyler, who's Zero the Hut from?
This movie's automatically a 6, guys, minimum.
From Clone Wars.
By the way, this movie's automatically a 6 because there's a lot of Jabba talking.
The only thing I didn't like about Rada was the fact that he repeated the same line like 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
That I don't want to be like my father and everyone loves me. He said it fucking 87 times. I mean,
yeah.
That got a little old.
I think another huge set, like, okay, well, to answer a real quick question of Sean saying what set did you want when you left the most, I'd probably definitely say Anzellan ship. But another thing that I kept thinking is, dude, why on earth? How much does it cost Lego to make a fucking, sorry for the French, but it pisses me off. How much does it cost Lego to make a damn Anzellan? Like freaking 5 cents, bro. It's tiny. Like, why would they not give you 4 in that ship?
You always don't want to know the crazy part, dude. The amount of plastic used on the 3 little figs in that fucking set
is like one fig.
It's not even, dude. I would argue it's less plastic than it uses on one full figure.
Yeah,
and they still only 3 for $70.
Look, he looks kind of jacked here. Is this where they got the idea?
No,
the fucking arms, bro.
No. But look at it's like chest day. Like but the way his stance is, you know. Do you think like Favs was like, you know what? Did you make him jacked? I see him in this fig. That's what I'm saying.
Well, okay. And I was gonna say, this at first, I gotta be honest, man. The monsters in the arena, I'm all for seeing new creatures. Like, it is what it is. I know there's millions out there, right? It's like, dude, I mean, like, I'm over here on eBay auctions, you know, saying, dude, these space police aliens could be a fucking Star Wars species for all. Like I mean, I am fully open for like, dude, there's a million species out there. ET's in the goddamn Star Wars universe, right? So it's like, I'm not against physically seeing new creatures and like what they look like, but like, I gotta admit, some of those in that arena, I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at, dude? Like, it looks like some Digimon shit, right? I mean, bro, you know what I'm saying? It looked like some damn Digimon in there. But but then I saw a thing afterwards on Twitter. I mean, I don't know if it's right or not, right? But they said that I guess some of those creatures from the arena are actually based off the checkers game or whatever the hell, the chess game from the Millennium Falcon.
Spock.
Yeah, some of the monsters are actually those monsters.
That's sick.
That's what I mean. Are they right or are they bugging?
Yeah, I
don't want to know why.
Fact check that.
Oh my god, dude! I have to do this now. This is so funny. I love this. Whatever it is we do here, it's so funny. All right, so look, I'm looking. I'm on eBay just seeing what's going on with Rada, and he looks like he's not like completely out of control. Tyler, you probably know what he was pre-movie. What was he pre-movie?
I mean, dude, the pre-movie was he's like a 12, 15er.
Okay, so he's 25 and 30, right?
He did a double up.
All right, that's fine. So I'm scrolling through, right? I'm looking. Is he in one? How many sets is he in? Just one?
2 sets, ATT and Twilight.
Okay. So I'm scrolling. I'm looking at it. And then see this.
Oh, dude, yeah, look at that shit, dude.
Look at him. We'll see what happens when you click into him. Oh, it doesn't give it to me.
Save us as a seller, Sean. Pop in.
Well, I'm not logged in now. I do have you as a seller, but I'm not logged in on this one. But
there we go, chat. Free promo.
Is this a recent pick?
Well, it's a pick from 2023, but then it's AI'd, so my finger is pointing.
Okay.
So
But isn't that funny? I was like just scrolling down. I'm like, there's Tyler.
There we go.
It's
Small
funny.
world.
I'm not even logged in. I love it.
Yeah, Sean, I'll write you your $20 check for that promo after the stream.
All right. It wasn't even about that. I just
I'm no. People in the chat are gonna be like, dude, these motherfuckers, right?
Oh, I don't know. They know I genuinely thought it was funny that I'm looking at a Rada and there you are with your dick hands just pointing at the sky. Bamler story. Everybody's asking about it.
I mean, chat. I mean,
did you do on air? I don't know I don't think you did on air.
Here's the reality of it, chat.
Can you just do a light? Yeah.
Okay, look, part of the reason why I haven't said anything at all until now, but I mean, now I just need to say for my overall branding of just I'm not associated with them. I mean, that just needs to come out. But I mean, I'll leave it at this. There's only so much I care to risk to say where I don't get hit with legal ass bullshit.
They don't understand legal though. We know that based on
again. I've said it privately. That's one thing. But again, the second something goes publicly, and again,
they don't know how to handle legal matters, Tyler. I feel like you could tell them you want to take a shit right down their throat.
It's not a corporate. It's not okay, but I'll leave it this. It's not a corporate thing though. It's a.
That's true. It's right when it's convenient. When it's convenient, it's a franchise thing, right? But
yeah, I mean, it's an individual thing. Again, I'm to the point where again the story. I mean, look, if anything, I should do the story these days. Make a video and put bricks minifigures in the title. They'll do damn good, right? I mean, might as well. I mean, everyone hates bricks. I mean,
it's almost like you're a YouTuber if you did that.
Yeah. I mean, I might just do that in the next week or two. But I'll leave it at this. I mean, I just can't. I just don't want to. With the non-compete that I signed, that I ended up getting fucking bamboozled over, pretty much. Again, I signed it, but yeah, I mean, with everything happening,
non-competes are tricky, Tyler. They can't stop somebody from earning, by the way.
So. No, I know, but again, though, I'll leave it to this. I mean, as much as it's very one-sided, I have not said jack shit for the past 2 months publicly, to anyone. I just don't care. I put it behind me, right? I moved on to the next thing next day.
Give a political prepared statement, like just you could say things went sideways. I'm not there anymore. Whatever you want to do,
Well, no, I just again with how. I don't necessarily. I really don't know. I don't know how much the ball is in either court. I really don't. I just don't care to know, right? I probably should know. I mean, just so if it's more in my court. I mean, I'm just not thinking about shit. But I just don't want to. Everything's going peachy for the past 2 months. I mean, I'll leave it at this. I mean, shout out to Cristo. I mean, first and foremost, right, for the easy transition right after. I mean, shout out to him. First and foremost, right? But even just more so, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, the transition out of that really, because I'll leave it this. I have no guilt, zero guilt for anything that transpired. And that's something I never thought I would have said, getting, let go of from a job, right? I just, of course, because you can always attribute oh, I did this and I regret this or blah, 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 or this happened. I have zero guilt. I felt that the day it happened. And I'll leave it at this. I don't say this lightly. I think people throw this fucking word around a whole bunch. You know what I mean? And throw this term around. But I can honestly say, and again, this is not being dramatic at all. I do feel used. I feel very, very used. Very, very used.
Oh, 100%. I told you that from day one. Anyway, Tyler stole all the slave Leias. Is that true? Can you comment on that?
Never stole anything. I mean, I'll just leave this. I mean, again, not fired over any stealing, any vandalism, any fucking beating a customer up. Nothing.
So, dude, people are saying, even with your thing, Tyler, like Bam's had a bad year. So there's three things going on. There's the Tyler unknown story, which were whatever. It went sideways. We'll leave it at that. We have the gold threeps situation. And then I guess this happened last year, but it's catching fire. The I steal from old people vid, what's that guy's name? Shout out to that guy. Holy shit. He doesn't even know Lega and he made that. That was great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know his name, but I mean, I haven't watched the whole thing yet. But I'm about 30 in. I've skimmed.
It's a full ass 90. It's really good. And then part 2 is on his Patreon. I'll wait. I'm not paying the $10. Like, shout out to him.
Are you talking about the guy that like went into all the different BAMs and like
No,
saw
no,
what?
it's a
Different...
new
No, dude.
New
This guy, reckless Brent. It's an hour and a half, and dude, this guy. So basically, this guy. And Tyler, maybe you can confirm this unofficially or however you want to do it. But so BAMs don't consign typically, or they can or they can't, or
yeah, you can't co-sign.
Okay, you can't consign, right?
Oh, consign. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I said cosign. Cosign. Yeah.
Well, I was like, there is a distinction. So Brent, this guy had supposedly $200,000 Lego.
Oh, I saw the thumbnail. Yeah.
$200,000. It was a guy doing it for his grandpa, and he went in, and I'm sure, well, I think it was smart because he probably went in. First of all, they probably couldn't even have paid the 40% of the value in cash, but he's like, you can consign it. I don't know, Tyler. I don't think they revealed the take rate on it. Whether they were getting a 10 or 20 or 30, whatever percent cut. But the point is, Brent, the guy brought it all in. They signed an agreement. A month later, whatever, short time after, the guy that did the deal with the kid or the guy who brought it in for his grandpa sold the store to another guy. And then the other guy just thought he inherited the inventory.
Huh.
And so the guy's like, I heard the store, whatever. I'm probably getting some of it wrong, but he's like, I'd like my Lega back. And he's like, it's not yours. Like, it was part of the store deal. It was
wow.
It's crazy. And the worst part for Bam, I think, is, the guy himself is looking for answers and he couldn't get any. So then he gets this like ringer YouTuber in who I guess just goes and busts chops everywhere, and he knows law. And he was just like burying them. I would have paid the $200 just to get them to shut the F up, dude. The brand damage on this, horrible.
Well, dude, that video's got 250,000 views right now.
Horrible. I saw it at like 2,000 views. Dude, the thing is, like, the C3PO thing, you can do the franchise thing. And BAM has chosen to do that again on this. They're like, well, it's a franchise. We can't possibly control all them, which I think is a fucking weak answer, but like kind of valid. If one guy at one store.
I'll leave it at this, man. Hey, at BAM training back in November, you should see some of the. I mean, again, it's one thing, dude. These franchise owners that have been, doctored in for the past decade, right? 6 years ago, 8 years, like that's one thing, right? I mean, whole different era back then. But like, dude, like the fact they're still letting some of these people in. Again, these are modern day, letting this person franchise out a location. Again, knowing what they know now, right? The controversy behind them, right? I mean, what they should and shouldn't have in these owners, and they still let some of these fucking bozos in. So it's like, again, they just don't give a shit. They just don't.
Yeah. Well, but my point is, like, whether they let him in, whether they don't, like, they do this pass the buck thing, and you could just tell, like, they're just like, oh, it's, and it's like, and I know they all do that, right? I know McDonald's, I've seen cases where they're like, well, it's up to the individual. And it's like, dude, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, your log is over the door. Like, you could say, well, we don't really know Dave Smith was a criminal, and it's like, then vet him better, like, do better. It's kind of like me, like Brent, it's like kind of like one of your kids being like, they fuck up and then you take zero culpability for it. Like, no, like that rolls up to you. That's how that works. That's it. Like if your kid's under 18 and they mow somebody down with a car, like, you're coming out of pocket, like, period. I told him not to drink and drive, sir. Well, he did. Okay, well, you're paying the freight on that. Like, that's it. Anyway, so they just try to like pass the buck, and the guy actually goes to corporate. The CEO looks like a total dipshit in this thing, which I wanted to interview him, but I don't think like whatever. I just said what I said. And by the way, the invite's open. I'd love to hear an explanation for what you're saying there in that video. And I understand that was one side of the story, but dude, holy cow, did that do damage? And
I'm glad.
I mean, it did a lot of damage.
I'm glad. Very glad.
And now I was asked by a friend of all of ours, like, what do you think about BAM? Will you go in one again? And I'm just like, on one hand, I think the corporate is in worse shape than I originally imagined, but now I'm going to flip a little and be like, but I think some of these guys are just living the dream and they are trying to do well. And like, I can't condemn all of them. You had a bad experience, but I've been to, I don't know, give or take 50 or whatever over the years. And I've had great times and great conversations with those guys, whether it was the owner or some kid who just wanted to talk Lega for 30 minutes. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of torn because there's the human fact that has nothing to do with it. They're casualties of bad decision making, So it's like, will I go in one? It's like, I mean, if one's on the way, I'm gonna see if I can get a dealio. I don't know if like it's kind of like GameStop. It's reached that GameStop level of heat now where it's like it'll suck, but it's like, well, GameStop's still open somehow. I don't know.
Yo, Sith Studs, Dom, full-time eBay. Bricklink's still closing it up. Gonna be over Bricklink. I've been over Bricklink for years, man. Never want to count 100 more studs in my life. Full-time eBay.
So Tyler, you gave your rating, I think earlier I saw it on the screen. What was your final rating?
Well, so my official final after a night of thinking on it was a 9.4.
Damn. All right. That's pretty high. I'm not gonna lie, as soon as the only like kind of opinion that I like saw that I thought, because like, people say shit and like I don't give a fuck what Rotten Tomatoes says or whatever, but like when I saw that you posted, like I didn't even read like the whole caption or whatever, but when I saw your like story post or whatever, and like it was like positive and it looks like you, and who'd you go with, Will and Cristo?
And Georgiana.
Like just seeing like the looks on your faces and everything, and everybody looked like pretty happy. I'm like, all right, I think this is actually going to be pretty good.
Well, so 3 of us liked it, and then Georgiana fell asleep.
Oh yeah, that's
during the slow ass scene. That's ironic.
Yeah. One thing that was interesting is that so when I went into the Lego store and I'm buying my sets or whatever, and I'm chatting with the guy at the counter, and I'm like, yeah, I'm actually about to go see it right after this. And he didn't like start off saying anything negative, and I mean, he didn't really say anything negative, I guess, all in all, but he was like, oh yeah, it's a good time, man. He's like, it did kind of feel like 4 episodes of a TV show smushed together. And then he's like, said something about, and you can definitely tell too. I didn't get that at all. I did not get that, like, oh, you can blatantly just chop this up into 4 things and have 4 episodes. Like, I didn't feel that way. I mean, like, could you do that with this movie? Yeah, probably. But
okay, well, the problem with that, I mean, I was saying earlier, it's like, I mean, my line between like movie and TV is like, in my opinion, dude, like nothing. It's literally just whether it's 2 hours put together or like 3, 4, like, yeah, that's my biggest thing, right? Like, I don't have to I'm not sitting here like viewing a movie like, oh, it needs. I was making a joke, like I'm not an Andy Reid, right? I don't need to see this, that. This doesn't need to happen for 8 seconds. This actor doesn't need to be in there, right? I don't need a Denzel Washington in my movie to call it a movie, right? Like it is. I just don't give a shit about that, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, it's like saying Revenge of the Sith, dude. It's like, oh my god, like I mean, dude, take that 2 hour and 20-minute movie, divide it into thirds. Oh shit, it's 3 episodes. Like that's my biggest thing is like who the fuck cares? I mean, it's like it goes both ways, dude. I mean, put 3 episodes of TV into 2 hours, and it's a movie. You cut them up, it's 3 episodes. Like holy shit, like it's the same content. Like who the fuck cares, bro? Like my biggest thing is it's on the difference is big screen versus small screen, not movie and TV show, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel you there. I mean, I think the only kind of differences that I guess I would say I notice between like TV shows and movies is like pacing, but that's more of like you just factually have more time if you're doing like 6 like hour-long episodes versus one, 2.5 to 3 hour movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I definitely feel you in terms of like I don't really see, and even if it did feel like if it was episodes, like it was 4 solid Mandalorian episodes. I mean, like, so but yeah, no, I mean, I guess I'll wait till Sean comes back to say my score.
Oh.
Wow, right when I say that, here he is.
4
Sean,
solid
please.
eps, including the fisherman. Dude, fisherman
Well, but
reminded
I
me
was
of Frog
what I
Woman.
was saying though, Sean, is like, did you hear what I said about the Lego employee?
No, I just got it.
Okay, so the reason why we were talking about people's opinions of like, oh, like will it feel like just 4 episodes smushed together, blah blah blah. Like when I went into the Lego store after Shake Shack, bought my sets, I'm like small talking with the guy at the cash register, and he's
I was about to say, is she hot or what is
no, it was a guy probably like
I
your
know.
age.
So hot? Yeah.
So he was probably
Well,
an
he looked like
OT
Sean
head.
tonight, bro, then hell yeah, he'd be hot. Hey,
um,
Brett, what do you think, dude? Sean's
Tyler
looking like
thinks
he's
I look
34
really
right now.
fine tonight. What do you think about that?
I mean,
Mike?
well,
does Sean not look a little younger tonight? He
no,
looks
I
like
mean,
he's 34.
yeah, I mean,
It's the white tee. I got my Penguin Zero going on.
Yeah, no, I tuned in early when I was driving back
The
home.
Penguin Zero, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, were you the one, Tyler, that pointed that out in chat earlier?
Very
Or was it
critical
somebody
right
else?
now.
What was that, Brent?
Were you the one that pointed out Sean's young lookingness earlier in
Yeah,
chat?
I said he looked 34
okay.
earlier, yeah.
He said I look like Solo from the Solo movie.
But
You got to tie it all back together.
So Sean, speaking of this this employee that looked like he was like an OT guy around your age, he was like,
he's like, fuck them sequels.
No. Well, I told him that I was about to go see the movie, and he's like, oh yeah, I saw it. He's like, it's a real fun time, and he's like, it does kind of feel like 4 episodes smushed together, and you could definitely tell. And I just kind of like shrugged it off because I didn't want to be like, don't tell me anything about the movie.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't want to be a dick or whatever. But that's what I was thinking. I was like, do not tell me anything. But like, I didn't feel like it did that at all. And also, I don't really even if it felt like it was 4 episodes, like it was 4 good episodes of Mando. So I mean, what up, Mark?
Speaking of which,
yeah.
plug.
Scores. Do we want to do scores yet?
We'll
Sean,
do scores, but let's do a little hashtag ad, guys. Brick World. I'm laughing because guys, it is coming so soon. It's ridiculous.
How
bearded Brent. I'm sure you were listening. Again, shout out to you, man. I know you had stuff going on. Seriously, it's all good. Dude, fucking Bearded's coming in like 2 days. That's making like Bearded's making it the most real this year for me because I'm like he's like really jumping the gun, but he's got this big adventure planned. Again, Mark and the team are very hard at work to make sure this is the biggest and best Brick World of all time. Guys, if you couldn't swing it this year, totally get it. Just please figure it out for next year or the year after or whenever it is. And Mark's, not letting it go, but anytime soon. But guys, you've got to you got to come be a part of this, man. It is truly just this. We might talk Mando Grogu for 4 hours and then, go get a pizza somewhere. And then we're buying figs. And then dude, it is everything you've ever wanted to do Lego wise with real dudes just hanging. If it isn't with us, do it with somebody else, whatever it is, just get there. You owe it to yourself as a fan of the Lego to get there. It is truly our favorite week of the year. Tyler, you get like Christmas nervous over this, right? Every year you're like, will it still matter? I mean, you're famous for being nervous about this event.
I mean, look, and this probably just speaks for the fact of, I don't do jack shit else throughout the year, but it's truly the number one event, let alone objectively the best 7 days. Like if I out of the year, out of 365 days, these 7 I guess I will. I mean, this is like totally truthful. I mean, these 7 at least are all within the top 10, right? There might be another heater or 2 days that
unexpected
well,
heaters.
that might be better than like the Monday or something like that. Sure, you know what I mean? Maybe November 18th might be better than the Monday. Who knows? But yeah, all 7 are within the top 10. That's for sure on a yearly basis.
Yeah.
And hold on, Lake did remind me to remind everyone.
Oh yeah.
We're right on that border.
Get your orders in.
Right on that border, guys, because we're about 3 weeks out from the Monday, I think, starting next week. So if you want to get your stuff, again, promise you guys, break even proposition on this. This is not a big thing, but if you want to have some stuff to rock at the event, get in there, get your stuff.
What is it?
Tyler, you weren't on, right? When we did the reveal, you weren't.
I don't believe so, no.
All right. I would love to get your.
Yeah, let's get some Tyler takes.
Let's get some Tyler takes. Here's the Brick World tee. We got it in 3 colors. What do you
I like that ice blue.
That's the one I ordered.
Iceman blue.
You knew that was coming home. I wanted all 3, but I was like, I don't need all 3. The black, I feel like, is going to be. I think this is going to be the most popular.
I went black.
Yeah, of course you did. And I'm not being, that's your jam, but yeah. So we went. Did you notice the detail, Tyler, of Fox and Hound being scratched off?
That's crazy detail.
Oh shit, I didn't. Wow, that's kind of crazy. To be able to put on the tee.
Yeah. Crazy deet.
We got the FFF1, which even has more meaning because I think a lot of the boys will be headed to Andretti's. We're working out a deal. We'll get some kind of disky. I went with Seafoam, of course, because it's my color. But
hey, get us a 7-day Andretti's badge for 100.
I think it's 100 just to ride it.
All day access and 3 free beers a day included in that 100.
We got the Lega from Dale Molded. You knew that was happening. Everyone knew that shirt was going to happen. Wearing that one.
The red makes sense.
What's that?
Oh, yeah.
The red makes sense.
Yeah. Playscale Paradise, Tyler, which I know you're a youngin', but this is, based off of a certain, we'll call it a Miami Ice sort of logo. But
it looks like those little white cups you put water in.
There you go.
Yeah. That's why I got the white one, actually.
Did you?
I got this one. Yeah, I went white.
Heat, bro. I went
the white is cool, isn't it? I almost got butter. I almost got
Brent,
butter.
I went terracotta, so we'll look cool hanging.
I almost went butter though. Pull up the butter.
Yeah. The butter.
What do you think about this butter, Tyler?
I think they're all heat.
Tyler, peep this butter real quick. What do you think about the butter color?
I mean, at first I thought chambray said cranberry.
This is the one
cranberry.
Shirt,
yeah, I thought that too.
I mean, Brent could pull off any color of this. By the way, Brent could pull off any of these.
Well, I was on the fence about it too, Tyler. That's why I went white. I just thought white looks really clean.
What's Island Reef? Coral?
Oh yeah, is that? Oh, it's like a greenish.
It's like a mint.
Yeah, it is minty.
Straight heat. Of course,
Dom play is great. I got this one for sure.
I got this one. No choice.
Where at the Lego store?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh, 100%. That's a good call.
We should, yeah, great call. We should purposely put those on, Sean. No, we should get everyone that has one to put it on for the Lego store run whenever you go to the mall.
Here's the Ostif distribution.
I almost bought this. Sorry, Ostif, that I didn't, but I had so much stuff I wanted to buy. I had to get both jerseys.
Yeah. No, it's a heater for sure.
I love that Rennie lobby.
This? Tyler, you see this? The lob shot right there?
That's a great lob shot.
Cody should have clipped in the picture of him sleeping on the couch.
Yeah.
My only wish is that he somehow worked in "Hello, is this the Rennie" into it.
Oh yeah,
Tyler,
the Duke U.
You're not a big sports guy, but do you get the reference of Duke U?
No, I do, and I don't know where the hell the baseball jerseys are. Like,
I know, man. We got 27. We got to do a baseball jersey. Have to. But so Tyler, it was click on one of those, Sean. It was actually my idea. Can we get a zoom?
35 is a great price.
35 is a great price for jersey. You see how the Nike swoosh
Squadron is wearing this the whole week. He's like, I'm wearing this. He's got the jersey. He got this one, I think. Yeah.
Tyler, you see how the
a saber,
swoosh is got the Duke save on it? That was my
That's
idea.
wild that Cody's able to do that. Wow.
Yeah, that's
It's
my
legal.
idea.
It's legal.
That's my idea.
Well, I mean, legal is one thing, but it's like doing it. I mean, how the hell does that even fucking happen?
Well,
He's the creator.
yeah, he's the creator, and you put the swoosh on the side of the.
See, I almost got the white Duke jerseys clean as shit too, but I just got both jerseys.
Brent, I've got 2 of these, and I appreciate that they're in cotton this year, but
Yeah.
I went black ACOBs.
I also did.
Yeah.
Did. Nice.
And so I think I'm doing I got purple band, these shorts, white Duke U tee. I'm not a jersey guy, as you know. One of the socks, I think, I forget which one, probably the bands. Dumb play scale in orange. This.
Oh, I got Lega too. Yeah.
Yeah, I got Lega.
Had to get Dale.
And then I did ice blue, which that's just
Iceman blue.
It's the most Sean setup. Tyler, I don't know if you saw the deets, but we got the ACOB logos and then the Rennie across the top here, which is pretty
That's
cool.
sick.
And then of course we've got the Trooper, which I thought was a nice way to tie it all together for the tour shirt.
Go back. Will you go to the black jersey real quick, Sean? I want to point out to Tyler because I didn't even realize this at first. I just thought it was going for like a
We
Sith
should have
look.
Hey Brent, we should have added one more date to the tour of like Tyler gets upset it's almost over, like the day before the
Or
end.
something else at the end, yeah. Go to the black jerseys real quick, Sean.
I am underrating those, by the way, and I only do that because I wanted it to be on the Duke stuff. But Tyler, look at these Sith colors, these very Dooku colors.
It's not just Sith colors, Tyler. It's literally like the Dooku outfit colors.
Yeah, brown and black. Yeah,
of like that. Yeah, dude.
The
And
MBB yoke is sick.
Yeah, and so the fact that I think pretty sure that Sean, I don't think that was your idea, was it? I think it was just an all Cody thing to just be like, let's do a Duke.
No, I told him just Duke. I said make a Duke University. This is all him. I did say I want it to be like Duke, so it makes sense. But no, this is all him.
Yeah, I had to cop this. I got both jerseys. I had to.
Yeah, it's heat. So
this might be the biggest Matte Black Bricks ACOB merch order I've ever ordered.
Yeah,
I have so much coming in. It's ridiculous.
I've got a shirt, Brent. I'm sure you probably mapped it out the same way. You've got something fresh to death for every single day. So
yeah, oh yeah,
yeah. So yeah.
I copped a band hat too. I was gonna get another one of these just like refresh, but it's still in decent condition. So I went band hat. All right, what are we hitting next?
What size? We're gonna do scores. We promise scores.
Yeah.
What size tees are you guys? Brent, I always forget. You're skinny, but you're tall. So you're a large.
I always get XL. I always get XL.
Yeah.
Because cotton especially like will evidently shrink at some point unless you like hang dry every single time.
Right.
So I always go XL for tees. Now for stuff that's not gonna shrink, like for polos, like golf shirts, or if I just get like a Ralph polo, like sometimes I get an XL, but a lot of the times if it's like a polo, I go large just because it's not really meant to be baggy per se.
Tyler, you're XL.
Yeah, I'm a small Sean. Yeah, bro, just fucking.
I'm not trying to put you on blast. We're all
no.
I know you fluctuate, but
I'm sadly an XL with a beautiful wardrobe of larges sitting in my fucking closet.
So you feel like you should be a large, okay? But you've never been like 2 or 3.
I'm objectively a large, bro. At fucking a humble 180. I still got. I'm never gonna get back into a medium. I'm not saying that, dude. But no,
no man should ever wear a medium.
I've got my whole large wardrobe is fucking waiting for me to lose 20.
Brent, what are you? 180, 190?
Brick World 23 though, Tyler. Remember you fit into that medium Eminar.
Yeah, and holy shit, dude. Look at luckily I had a shirt underneath that shit, dude.
It just looked like you were yoked out, bro. You were sitting there, arms crossed, looking like your freaking pythons were just gonna rip the shirt open. Sean, I'm pretty close to 2
like
right now.
I was gonna say,
I'm pretty close to 2.
For most of our friendship, you've been like a 185, right? Or
Yeah,
are
I'm
you
one.
heavy
I'm
now?
I'm I'm like 195 right now.
Yeah.
It's
Which
been
makes sense as you edge
been a
up.
minute.
I'm just gonna
Well,
tell you,
it's
Brent, when you hit 35, you get like an extra 50 piece. It's insane. You
Wait,
won't.
Sean, you're sub 200 right now?
No, God, no.
Oh, I
I
thought you guys just said
I'm
you guys
sub
were
300.
I'm
saying-
almost two.
Dude,
I'm
okay, I was
almost
like,
two.
Sean, if you were
My
sub,
goal is to stay sub 300 without really trying. Yeah.
No, I should factually be like a solid 180, but
Yeah. I feel like
I'm
you're
not.
playing weights 180. Yeah. I haven't been sub 200 since early 20s, dude.
Yeah.
So,
Like if I got in shape, like I'd be a middleweight. I'd be like 185.
Mark,
I don't think
excuse
I
me,
could
no
make
man should ever wear a
welter.
medium. No, those fighting words. Mark, it's just words I live by, dude. One of my best friends who's a Korean redneck.
Korean redneck.
Yeah,
Very
he was
unique.
adopted by his parents in Arkansas. He became my best friend the moment I heard him speak. I've
Oh
talked
yeah.
about Josh. Yeah.
I don't know that you have, or at
Yeah,
least not recently.
Well, I have. I told you he's like a God. I'm so bad with this. Captain, sergeant, whatever. He's like the head of LVPD in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
My Vegas cop friend. Yeah, I met him. We were at Circuit City. We're both. I'm 20. He's 22. He's a little bit older than me. And somebody asked him. And I'm not trying to be racist, but they were just like, "Do you speak Cantonese or something like that?" And he's like, "No, ma'am. I'm from Arkansas."
And
I'm like,
that's awesome.
This guy's my best friend now.
That's
Because
awesome.
it's kind of like when you see someone who doesn't sound like they're anyway, and we're still best friends to this day. And
Yeah.
It's been 25 plus years. Like
Yeah.
it turns out he's beyond me thinking he's cool for his voice and all that. He's
Yeah.
an amazing dude. Like
my manager at Longhorn
I gotta show you
always
something. I'm listening.
my manager at Longhorn's always messing with people, like new employees because he's Asian, and they'll have like some Asian people at his table, and he'll be like, "Make sure you take really good care of table 25. Those are my cousins," and they're definitely not his cousins. He says he's like done that like several times throughout his like career. So what do you think? What do you think, Tyler, about like? Do you think? Now that we've seen Mando, obviously you've got your rating out there. Do you think it's worth doing like a little like Wednesday matinee run in Brick World to take like a group in and see it? You're not really a see a movie twice guy, even if you love it, though, right?
No, I mean, I'll leave it at this. I mean, the only reason why I might go see this movie twice in theaters is because, I mean, I went with, Christo, Georgiana Will the first time, and it's like, I mean, my dad on paper does not give a fuck about Star Wars, dude. It's like, I mean, he doesn't, I mean, he can barely call Yoda, you know what I mean, when he sees
Yeah.
him. It's like, but he does love the Anzellans, right? So it's like,
Yeah. Okay.
I kind of just want to, if me and him went to go see it again, right? Just to be able to chop it up about the Anzellans after, right? So it's like, maybe I'll see it twice. I don't know. But I'm really not a big movie twice guy. And here's the biggest thing with that, Brett. And like, here's just the reality, right? I mean, here's how I view this and quite a few other things that people propose, right? That's why I'm anti-medieval time also. It's like, I just don't, again, this is me speaking, right? Solely for me, right? Just where I wouldn't be a part of it. Not to say no one else can't do it, but it's like, I just don't think, say, a full 3-hour ordeal at a theater is worth doing during Brick World.
Yeah.
When I think there's 30 other things that could happen in those 3 hours that would objectively be more fun. That could
Hold on,
That's
though.
true.
We
I mean, I feel
but
that 'cause
we
that's
spend
how
way
I
more than
feel.
3
I mean-
let me counter you, Tyler.
Tiger.
Let me counter you, Tiger. We
Tiger Wozniak.
but we do like a 3 or 4 or 5 piece at Fox and Hound, so like that's the way I look
Okay,
at
but that's
it.
a Brick World exclusive. Seeing the fucking movie ain't. I saw it in fucking Cherryville.
Well,
Oh,
sure.
I didn't know you were doing movie talks. My bad. I thought you were
No,
talking
no.
about medieval.
No, we were talking about seeing Mando and Grogu.
Medieval is worth it with the boys, by the way. I hate that everybody's tried to steal the idea. You know that.
Yeah. Well,
Can I show you something real
still
quick?
think-
Medieval times is fun once a decade.
Real quick.
Good.
All right. So my buddy Josh, again, God, I'm so bad at it. Whatever the head guy is, he sent me this from this year's WrestleMania.
Oh, sick.
They're wearing those on their sleeves,
shit.
That's
and then
pretty
this
official.
one's a heater. Look at this one. Does this remind you of a certain superstar? John
Cena. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then they have something called a challenge coin, which you had to educate me on, that you're supposed to carry with you all the time.
Oh, that's sick.
Is that a pin?
No, it's just it's a coin, but it's like shaped. But they put
Coins and keychains.
Yeah, coins and keychains, exactly. But apparently they put these on sale for like a fundraiser. They went out immediately because there's people who just, it's kind of like, this is niche WWE stuff at this point.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Tyler's chasing like SDCC stuff, like for those guys, it's a big deal. But anyway,
I'm chasing a house these days, man. I'm stacking up fucking cash. I'm moving out here in a month or two, man. I'm
Good.
on track, moving the hell out.
Dude, I can't wait. I'll go to that unboxing. I feel so bad. I feel so bad I missed the store thing, dude.
I mean, see, in the grand scheme of things, like, I guess.
Now I don't, the way it turned out.
Well, yeah, I mean, now I wish none of us were there and we didn't help, because it would have been a $20,000 grand opening day, not a $55,000 grand opening day. But I mean, we fucking, and I'll leave it at this. I mean, well, a few people got slightly compensated. I mean, again, no one was there like specifically, oh, like I'm going to drive all this way to make $100 for my day. But the owner did say he was going to, reward a few, the volunteers, right, just for being there.
You don't have to drag up all that, dude.
Day, but no, but I was leaving this. I mean, what a bullshit day, right? We all got used that day, not just me. We all got used.
I'm touching up my look now. What do you think about this, Sithy?
That looks weird.
I know. So, bearded. I see medieval times in a vlog, and yeah, shit looks lame. Brent, will you explain? On paper, it's lame, but when you're there with the boys and we have no idea who's winning, is it not one of the coolest things of all time?
No, I mean, listen, I was talking to Jake too about medieval yesterday on the way to see Mando, and like the thing about it is, it really is like there's not that many out there. Like for a lot of people, they have. Yeah, for a lot of people, it's like you're only going if you happen to go to South Carolina for vacation or something like a lot of them are really far away. Like there's one in like Toronto. So like I think it's worth doing medieval again, but not like a every single year thing. Well, I'll say this.
You get how it works, right? Like you get assigned a section and you have to cheer for this night, and you do not know, because they change. They even say it's like wrestling, except it's nights, right?
Yeah.
You don't know who's gonna win on a given night, and so you are like cheering your face off.
WWE bullshit, dude.
Right. Well, Star Wars is fake too, so that's not gonna hold water with me. I'm sorry. Like,
but it's purposely fake to try to be real.
No, it's not.
Media isn't.
What? No, they come out every day and say it's fake as shit. Anyway,
well, then we're just wasting our time.
Well, then Star Wars
is just like live entertainment. It's almost more like.
What are you talking about, dude?
I get more entertained.
Do you think Mark Hamill really hates Palps in real life?
I get more entertained walking from the Rennie to the fucking convention hall, walking across that bridge, and seeing the people walking across that bridge. I get more entertained by walking that bridge than wasting my time at medieval time.
That's fine.
What I'll say though is I'm not a wrestling guy either, but like in my whole life I've been like it's fake bullshit or whatever, but like it's almost just like a really aggressive play. Like if you're gonna go to the theater and watch a play, it is that, like it is scripted, but it's still impressive to see. Yeah, see, dude, great moment.
Oh, look, dude, the only thing that was fun about that first time was this guy.
He was awesome.
If he wasn't, dude, I mean, look, I'll say this.
Think about this, Tyler. What if we go and it's his turn to win?
Fine, if he's confirmed to be back,
yeah,
it's a 1% chance I go.
Well, dude, imagine it's a different winner every time, Tyler. Imagine we go and like we call beforehand and say we want the green team, and then he wins. That'd be electric.
We need to call and confirm he's still there.
Yeah,
I'm sure we could.
Tyler, I get it. I think for you and for me, It's more about like you're locked in.
Oh, yeah,
whereas
Rich.
like if
Dude, look at how fucking happy the dude is, man, with the trainers.
he's
Holy
having a
shit,
great
dude.
time.
Two great sets right there.
I mean, look at that shit, dude.
Look
Damn.
at him. We got to get a Rich's Bricks thing. No, but I think the thing is like I think the factual lock in, and by the way, it's 90 minutes, but you get whatever, you got to travel back and forth, so you might as well call it 3 hours. Whatever. You're locked in. Whereas if like Fox and Hound or Miller's is Dust, you can always leave, right? But you feel like you can't leave a movie. You can't leave medieval times.
Yeah,
So
but if
I get that.
if you leave a movie, you're not paying near as much as you did. Because
And Mark adds, I love that you think that guy still works there.
I mean,
The thing is,
Do
dude,
you know that he
is
does?
the turnover that high? Yeah. Do you know he's not?
How
there?
many Brent looking guys do they have there? I don't
there's
understand.
200 people going to Brickworld that we know, man. If 20 of you guys want to go, dude, I mean, hell, dude, I mean, I'll use
You
those-
had fun, dude.
Yeah, again, one time a decade. Tell me to go back in 2033, I'll be there.
Well,
Yeah.
here's my opinion. I think obviously like this year we don't do it, but Padawan will be back in 27. Jake will be back in 27, and I know they both care about going. I don't know. And
All right.
we did it in what 23? That's like a 4-year gap.
Yeah,
Not
22.
quite 5. Not quite 5, but
Not quite 10. That's for fucking sure.
well, yeah.
All right, here we go. We teased it for I don't know how long now. Mando and Grogu official scores. I'll go.
9.4.
Sean
No.
going first.
Nope. Tyler said 9.4. He upped it from what I originally said.
Well, with the chat knows Tyler's already.
All right. I was like that slowdown part really took me out of it. Where I'm like, come on, let's go to a noticeable extent. I'm gonna go like 8.3. Feels
All
right.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it without a doubt belongs in the 8s for sure. But for me, I got to think about like I loved it a lot, and like part of me wants to join Tyler in Club 9, but I got to think about all the other Star Wars movies. I mean, my favorite Star Wars movies, Revenge of the Sith and Empire, like those are going to be very high 9s. So I don't think I can get to a 9, but I think I gotta at the very least go. I'll go 8.5. A nice midway up 8. I think I feel good about giving it an 8.5. Sean, you're muted.
Barley's at a 6.7. Yeah.
Can I just
Squadron's at an 8.1. But I mean,
8.1,
most
yeah.
people who are in the know are, I feel like 7-ish. 7 seems to be an average, which to me says above average. When you take every score we've seen tonight, Lake's at about a 7 point. He's 7.9.
7.9.
Mm-hmm. Opening credits were insane. Top Star Wars sequence all time. And
Yeah.
Lake did say this. I don't know if I said it out loud, but Tyler, will you agree? The one thing Disney has handled well, even going back to Force Awakens, is the dog fighting. Like the star fighting stuff has been great. It hasn't been long, like, and I don't know the run times, but I feel like some of the 1 through 9, as you say, have had longer isolated star fights, right?
Rogue One's space battle is the best space battle of all time. They'll never top that.
Yeah, I would agree.
Well, can I just, for all the people bitching about Huts speaking English, what do you guys say about 0-18 years ago?
27. My mission to the of Yout has finally.
I love that Brent is interested in building that.
Zero the friggin' Hut.
I kind of want to. I almost started building. Yeah, Tyler, I don't have a problem with fucking Hutt speaking English at all, dude. It didn't bother me at all.
Brent, here you go though. That's that crispy girl right there.
I mean, it's the same
Yeah, man,
concept as like, dude, like, I mean, if we can take fucking language classes in school, dude, why the hell can any species not take language classes in
Yeah.
Star Wars?
Yeah, I feel that for sure.
Like at the worst case, right? I mean,
Yeah. No,
Brent,
I feel
you're
that
gonna
for
love
sure.
this shit, dude. It's so fun.
Yeah, I definitely want to build a wing. It felt so good to buy that before.
Did you have it in
Before
a
the movie.
bag, like on the greasy popcorn floor?
No,
or-
I ran it to the car. No, I didn't want to have to worry about that in the theater.
Well, I did wear my.
I mean, you could have bought this one for 20 more if you really.
Yeah, no thanks. Oh, by the way, in my store, sorry, Tyler, the smart brick sets were all double points in my store. Anyways, what are you gonna say, Tyler?
Well, I did wear a costume. I wore my.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, dude.
I'll never hate this. It's still a wang, dude. It's
all the smart
Sean's
play in my
trying to
Lego
flex
store.
his modern Star Wars set.
So, what do you guys think about some of the other ships we saw that could be maybe potential sets in the future?
so I saw. I liked Embos.
Yeah,
Yeah, it kind of looked like the heavy assault version of a.
yeah,
You
it
know,
was beefy.
Well, it looked like
Yeah.
a Star Trek ship.
yeah, which Brent loves. You know, he loves.
Well,
Star Trek.
I see. My mind went Star Trek 2 at first, Tyler. But then I was like, this ship is kind of cool because it looks like his hat. It's just like a dish that looks like his hat. But no, I think the what were those little like kind of like snub fighter looking things that were?
No, Mark. Hold on. Mark wants to talk Last Jedi. I'm not falling into that trap.
No.
Brent, they're HH-87 Starhoppers, and they made that set.
Oh, those were in a set?
2013 HH-87 Starhopper.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! What about the?
Right, we'll let Mark in if
funny enough,
under one. Mark, have you?
I might pick up an HH-87.
Mark, have you seen
too.
the movie?
Okay, so what were those like Imperial shuttle kind of looking things that were like yellowish that the droids were in? The like modified battle droids were in. Those were kind of cool.
Oh, those were HH-87 Star. What else are we talking about?
Oh no, I was talking. There was some other like smaller fighters, like some smaller fighters.
Here's the thing. All right, so at the opening scene, the flyers that are in the AT-AT, where the warlord and his admiral guy gets where they leave, they fly away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's from a Kenner toy, way back in the day. And then I would assume this was publicly. Someone fucking put it publicly, but I mean, we may or may not be seeing that in Lego form. I believe this summer. The
AT-AT?
Well, no, the Imperial Flyer thing. But then my biggest question is when they were on the coin, the Janu coin, whatever the hell, when they were at his little house thing, his mansion. What were those? Those fighters. I mean, I got a feeling True Squadron might be able to. I mean, I don't know. True Squadron seems to be able to fucking. He knows his Star Wars. It's true. Kennedy, which one is this? What were those fighters? What were those things? There was 3 of them that came out of the top of the mansion that started shooting at the Razor Crest as they were leaving, and they didn't have a hyperdrive or whatever. So they didn't look like a TIE fighter of any sort. And I would have felt like I was waiting for an interior shot of, all right, is it a TIE pilot in it at least? So, I mean, to my knowledge, it's like, dude, I mean, was that a TIE? Was that a TIE pilot in there? Was it just like a bounty hunter thing? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, but at that point, why have bounty hunters in your ships when you have Imperial remnants, like stormtroopers and shit? Why do you not like? You're telling me, you're the secret guy of the Shadow Council, and you don't got a couple fucking proper TIE advanced or some shit on your property?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, that's what I was a little bit like, all right, what's going on here, right? Yeah. I mean, my big thing is like, I mean, dude, you see Gideon's fleet, right? The end of Mando season 3. And again, and you see the council, right? I mean, Hux's dad has obviously seemed to be in control. Like, my big thing is just like, how do you not have? I know the remnants are scarce, but like, dude, I mean, I know damn well, dude, there's more than fucking 50 stormtroopers that dude could have spared. I mean, if he's the secret guy out of the Shadow Council, right? If it was the Joe Schmo, right, with the weird nose at the start of the thing, he's obviously at a low level. It's like, all right, dude, if he had 20 guys on him, I get it. You know what I mean? But the hype up this coin guy is like number 2 or number 3, and he's got 50 dudes on him, and that's it.
Yeah, I did kind of wish there was a little bit more of like a stormtrooper presence throughout instead of. I agree,
dude. Brian, I don't know if you were here for it. I got sick of the droids throughout. I was all for, dude. I mean, the droids being like a 1, maybe a 2 time, enemy. You know what I mean? Like I think I was fine with that. But like when we're on the 6th time of shooting fucking battle droids, I got tired of it. I wanted like call me weird or whatever. I wanted some humans to fucking be in action. I wanted some humans getting shot by Mando, not droids.
Yeah, I think Jake actually pointed out a similar thing. Like, we got a lot of droids throughout there.
Yeah, and I got sick of them.
Yeah, but now see Tyler going to Brick. Like, I know you were saying that, like, you can just see the movie whenever, but being able to see a Star Wars movie with like a group and like it's like a matinee where nobody else is in the theater and we're able to just like kind of talk amongst ourselves, like point shit out, like, oh, that would be a cool set, or oh, what's this ship called? Like that would be pretty cool, I feel like.
But Brent, I still just strongly feel there's 50 things above that throughout the week.
Dude, and I totally get that too, because I mean, like the movie being like, you got to be in that theater for 3 hours,
Like here's the biggest thing, dude. I would agree with you, Brett, if the movie came out even 2 Fridays before, but 4 weeks before, I got to be honest. I think just by then, I mean, as much as you're saying this now, Brent, I got to be real with you. I think we both know, even 2 weeks from now, you're not gonna give a damn about that idea, let alone 4 weeks from now. Yeah. I mean, come on.
I just
4 weeks out.
I will always love the idea, even if like one day we still can pull off like a Revenge of the Sith viewing, like literally somewhere inside Brick World, like in like we were kind of gonna try to do last year.
I would watch Revenge of the Sith over Mando. If we rent out a theater to put Revenge of the Sith on, I still wouldn't go, but there's a higher chance I'd go. Yeah.
What up?
Not much. How are you guys?
Oh,
What's up, Mark?
Talking some Mando and shit.
Yeah, no, I know. I've been watching. Oh, it's great to see you guys.
What up, man?
What's going on, dude?
I like the tank.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Mark has no.
Is that a medium?
It is a fucking medium. Yes, it is. Hell yes, it is. A large wears like a muumuu on my goddamn frame.
Well, I guess I'll say this: I'd rather be in a medium right now than an XL. So I guess I'll leave it at that. I mean, large is the sweet spot, but I'd rather be in a medium than an XL.
I got to tell you, from the other side of it, I'd also rather be in a large, but that's the story of my life.
All right, Barley wants to know, which I did ask him off air. Mark, you're going to have to give this answer. I'm sorry, the people want to know. Can you rate Mando Grogu right now? You can't right now.
I can't because I haven't seen the movie. But if you want me to give the franchise a rating, please explain to me why you guys are giving it 2 numbers. The 8-3 thing does not make sense to me, and I'm not going to say 6-7 just to like get off of the screen. What are the 2 numbers?
No, like 8.3 or 8.7.
Oh, 8.3. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, Mark, we were pleasantly surprised. I think, Brent, I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth. If it was a 5, you would have left and it was a 5, right? I mean, it is what it is, but it was a lot better than we thought it would be.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I 100% like completely like I'm with, the kind of narrative that like most Star Wars fans like, didn't really want our silver screen return to be a Mandalorian movie. But the fact that it kind of had the odds stacked against it, where a lot of people were like, we don't really need this. We don't really care. And then it comes out and like, I literally kept saying over and over to Jake, I'm so glad it wasn't bad. I'm so happy it wasn't bad. I feel so much better walking out of this than I did walking out of episode 9 in 2019. Like I felt
I think
so
it was
good.
graded on a slight curve too.
I felt
we've been
so good.
disappointed by everything.
Yeah. So I have to say, like, for me, I think that like Andor is at like 9.9, right? And I would give like I would give the Mandoverse, because I haven't seen the movie yet. Apologies. I'm gonna give the entire Mandoverse an 8.9. And as Tyler was saying before, I wouldn't mind seeing 4 episodes shoved together and called it and being called it and calling 4 episodes shoved together as a movie.
Yeah.
Because it's great storytelling. And if Jon Favreau does the Mandoverse, right?
Yeah.
If Jon Favreau is in charge of the the storytelling of this movie, I know I'm going to enjoy it. I've looked forward to it because I trust it much more than their main stories, as we've talked about on here a lot. Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker.
I'm gonna have to boot you,
like,
Mark. Don't bring that fucking thing up.
Sorry, I just mean like let's say it this way then. The sequel trilogy kind of shit the bed. So like what their main movies, when they let other people write it, like we have with Andor and we have with Mando, they're fantastic because they're like real storytelling, and they're not being like entirely constrained by the fans. Like I feel like the mainstream movies have been.
I think it should be a balance. Should be constrained by fans with new ideas, but that's hard to pull off.
Yeah.
Apparently getting harder and harder by what we've seen. But I'm looking forward to seeing the movie. But you guys give it like so we had some 8.3s.
We're at a
I was
collective
8.5.
We're a collective 8. Oh, Tyler's.
I give it
Good.
a 9.4.
Well, no,
Nice.
Tyler's 9.4. That brings
Good.
us up to like a mid to high 8. Actually, a high 8 because
Good.
we had 8.3, 8.5, 9.4. That would average out to like an 8.7.
Man, the whole story's so fun. And it's nice to see part of the it's nice to see parts of the universe that don't like completely rely on the original trilogy and about the nobody in this story is named Skywalker, Kenobi, or what's the other family? Can't think of it right now. What's Palpatine? Yes, thank you.
James at 8.5. Wow, this people coming in. So all I want to say, Mark, is like when you get, well, I was going to say 15 minutes, but reality is you need like a 3-piece by the time you drive, come back. I'm
not worried about the time.
Before Brick World. Yeah, I know, but it'd be cool if you could check it out. I think
I do want to see it on the screen. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I really do as well. What was that? What was that last comment you brought up from hold on, I'll find it.
Bearded saying Solo is 4.
There we go. Solo, I think, would have done better had they not like tried to shove so many properties into it. I think like the end got a little bit rambling with like bringing Maul back to life. It was kind of like, where is this going? I thought it was before up to that point. I thought it was really well done.
Yeah.
No, they did not. It could have been better if they'd have stuck with kind of like the Rogue One, obviously one of the best Star Wars movies ever made, and then the Solo story, just kind of like when you make prequels. That's my problem with the prequel trilogy, is they just showed you a bunch of stuff that they referred to in the original trilogy, and showed you it happening literally, so it ruined watching it in order that the movies were released. So I think the right way to do a prequel is to like be off like a little bit to the side of the story, so you see the things that like you hint to the things that happen in the original and tell a new story with it. So I think that they failed with that, and I think Solo kind of did the same thing as well.
We need a big fig Rada. Yeah, that'd be good.
Rada would be
Solo
sick.
wasn't as good as the novel version of Han's origins. Yeah,
Agreed.
You hear a lot about that.
Agreed.
Filoni did do his own fan service. All right, Tyler's official rankings. Let's defend him, Tyler. Here we go. All right, run it down, Tyler. Say them out loud.
Episode 3. So this goes best to worst. Episode 3, Rogue One. Episode 2, Episode 6, Episode 1, Mando and Grogu, Solo, Clone Wars, 7, 4, 5, 8, 9.
4 and 5 under. All that is wild. Force Awakens more than 4, Tyler, and 5.
It does everything 4 wanted to do, but better, and it's made 40 years after the fact.
Yeah,
So-
it leads to shit though.
And what
7
is 5?
leads to shit.
And episode 4 leads to fucking episode 5, which I think is bad. So your point is,
You think episode 5 is bad?
I'm sick
Tyler
of it.
Tyler hates Empire Strikes Back only because a lot of people
Why?
love because people
there's
glaze
no
it.
other reason
Not
other
why I
than
don't
that.
like it. I just think it is.
How many times have you seen it, Tyler? Be honest.
He probably hasn't seen it since he was 12 or something.
No, last time I saw it was 2021.
Now.
21, okay.
2021.
Okay, so no, but keep going with what you were saying about what it is you don't like about it, please.
I mean, look. So I think it's objectively overhyped, and I think it's one of those things where
Sure.
I think it's to the point where that movie is ranked good because other people rank it good, and that's it. You get what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah,
think,
no,
I don't think
but
that movie allows people to think for itself.
I would really, but I want to hear you thinking for yourself. What was your experience with the movie in that part of the story?
I guess I'm just over it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to necessarily sit here and say it's a bad film, but my ranking is based off of the order of which I would like to rewatch them and spend my time watching
then
them.
That's
But
a
are
big
you-
distinction.
But are you over Empire because you've seen it 1,000 times, or are you over it just because you hear so many people glaze it?
I mean,
Because, dude, I didn't watch Forrest freaking Gump until I was like 24, and for forever I knew a lot of
and
I knew a lot-
Titanic, right, Brent?
Here we
no,
go.
Titanic I've always liked since a young age because that's the first time I saw it. Never mind. That's the first time I
We
saw.
gonna say titties?
No,
There's a lot
no.
of steam in the movie.
First time you saw a French girl?
Yeah. But
Gotcha.
no, so I get it, man. I get like it's annoying
Yeah.
when something is overglazed, and I get it. But some stuff
Yeah.
that's overglazed like deserves to be. Like,
And so I had the same experience. Like Forrest Gump was the one for me where I heard my roommate in college, because it came out while I was in college, like perform the entire movie before I got to see it for myself. So hearing every line that Tom Hanks delivered brilliantly from my stupid roommate, who I love dearly, was like, I hate this entire. The first time I saw it, I was like, fuck this movie. So I've heard every line. But now when it's on, it's like one of those things when it's on, I can't turn it off because it's such a fascinating movie. Like, as Tyler, have you had the opportunity to have like a reckoning with Empire Strikes Back, where it's like it's just you in your house alone, and you
With
watch
every
it
set they've ever made. Yeah.
and enjoy the energy of the entire story through what they were telling in that chapter?
I've never watched Empire Strikes Back alone, so
Do it. Why? I would say
Put
watch
your
the
phone
entire thing in order alone, and just like don't worry about what other people think about it, because I get it. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that you're. I'm not trying to invalidate your feelings about that, but because I totally get it. But try it, like just try it, because it's such a great property, and it's such a great like the storytelling is fantastic across the board. Even with the movies I can't stand, like the storytelling as a whole is amazing. So like if you sit alone with it and just worry about what your experience with it is, you might have a different experience outside of like what you're worried about right now.
There's a lot. What I love is a lot of people are just rating the 6, which is really interesting.
see, okay, how? Go ahead, Tyler.
just real quick, I was like, Mark, I don't think I've ever. I don't know if you've
Yeah.
been on this discussion anymore or at any point in the sense of what's your take on if Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith in that order came out the inverse, Phantom Menace as it sits, exactly as it sits, came out in 77, Attack of the Clones in 80, and Revenge of the Sith in 83.
That's a good question.
What that I will die on the hill.
Okay.
Of those movies would have the exact same praise
God,
as
no.
the original trilogy
No.
due to the fact they came first solely.
I think what happened was this, and this is my take on that. If those came out in 77, first of all, they'd have like blown the cinematic universe out of the water with the special effects. So I'll put that aside.
The pod race wouldn't have been as good. You can't just toss that out there.
The storytelling would have changed. I think people would have been confused by what was happening in Phantom Menace had that been the origin, like the first time people met that universe, like if that was the entry to the entire story, Phantom Menace. I think people would have been confused by like there's no action in the first like 45 minutes of it. That we're sitting there talking about trade wars and sitting in the Senate, you know. So I think it was kind of like an operatic sort of easy conflict that introduced A New Hope, which was just called Star Wars at the time, and that there was like a desert orphan thrown into a galactic conflict where he was trying to save a princess. It was a very simple story. And I think that Phantom Menace was a little bit more complicated. And at that point, like people wanted more of, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what, because your question was if Phantom Menace had come out first. I think it would have been more Star Trek at this point than Star Wars.
I like that. Yeah, that's fair.
That's interesting. Yeah, I guess I've never heard someone say it like that. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting take.
Yeah, because Star Trek, Mark, to a fault, was a little more heady, a little more required I don't want to say intelligence, but intelligence than the original Star Wars, because
it was asking for a higher intelligence because it was much more political and much more government based, I guess.
And so was Phantom Menace. It starts with trade blockade.
So,
dude, that opening promo, Tyler,
however,
for 5 minutes people would have fucking shit themselves and left.
I will give this to Tyler. If the original story had been like all this like big heady sort of Star Trek level intergalactic political drama, and a kid was the one who saved the day, I think it would have been just as interesting for that. But it would have just been required a little bit more depth of thought to latch on to the series, which I think would have actually done just fine in the late 70s.
More of a cult, though, Mark. It would have been more of a cult classic. I'm not going to say it would be dead if Ep 1 came out first.
However, it's the year that like The Graduate and Big Trouble in Little China came out. People could follow political intrigue through those.
So let me just let me build two things off of this. So first, one thing that I feel like, okay, if I'm going to think about if episode 1 came out in 1977, something that A New Hope did brilliantly, right? Because A New Hope wasn't a book. Like the book for 5 wasn't something that they were leading you to. So them keeping Vader alive was the smartest thing.
Oh, I see.
That they did.
Brent,
I mean,
think about this. Think about this. Right. Think about this.
It's true.
In 1977. Hold on.
Yeah.
Damn it. Hold on. Shit. I'm trying to say this for 5 minutes. If in 1977 we see Darth Maul and he's fucking awesome, but then he's dead, then it's like shit. New villain. The best thing that the OT did is that you had Vader for all 3. Vader became iconic. Vader and Luke were the face of Star Wars for a long time until Hayden Christensen showed up to work one day. And so that's very important. Also, to build off of that, it's worth mentioning this. And Squadron, I know you say it's episode 1's terrible, and some people say that.
I love episode 1, Brent. By
the way. Okay, sure, but
it's probably my favorite.
Episode. Hold on, think about this. I was 6.
What?
I was 6. I was 6 when episode 1 came out.
22.
I had not seen any original trilogy. Episode 1 was my favorite film, and it did still make me fall in love with Star Wars. Just throwing that out there.
So for Tyler's sake, I do want to say this.
That's right.
And this is why, like them keeping Vader alive at the end of episode 4,
smartest thing they ever did.
Right. Yes. So leading to episode 5. And so, Tyler, this is why Empire Strikes Back hit the way it did. So at the time it came out, it was not very well received because the good guys did not win at the end. Mm-hmm. And so and that's why it lived as such a great story telling movie. And because like it all resolved in episode 6, right? In Return of the Jedi. So Empire Strikes Back was like people were like waiting to see what happens next with this like ragtag band of rebels, and they got fucked over. They lost Han Solo. Luke lost his arm. They found out that like the villain is actually the hero's father. Like it was all these things like blew everyone's expectations out of the water for where the story was going to continue because it was such a feel-good story in the first one. They're like, here we go again. What are these guys going to do next? How are they going to take down? What's the next step in them taking down the Empire? But the Empire won. The Empire Strikes. It's in the title.
my old man contribution is none of this shit would have happened if it wasn't released in the order it was. I'm sorry. Dude.
No shit.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's obvious, but like Star
that
Wars
was-
doesn't get to where it is
Yo, bro.
without. I mean, honestly,
But that wasn't the
Tyler,
question.
I think what
That's
bothers me
dope.
the most about your take is
That was not the game.
I need one, Tyler.
like Star Wars was already on fire, but that
Yeah.
that reveal was one of the biggest reveals of all times at in the moment.
But that wasn't the game.
No, but which catapulted Star Wars into like god tier. As soon as Darth dropped that bar, people were like, "Fuck!"
Yeah.
It made you want to go back and watch the first one.
Well,
It made you horny for the next one. Like it was perfectly executed.
And that's why it wasn't well received, because people were so mad about where it was going. But then they just all also wanted to see where, like, all of the critiques about how bad it was because they were so mad at what happened, emotionally upset with where the story was going. They just wanted to see the next chapter to make sure that it fixed what they hated about it.
And
it
inherently,
did.
The problem with prequels is like you already know where it's going, no matter how hard you try and how
Inherently, yes.
and
Well,
there's so
imagine-
many sidebars and all this shit. You're like, yeah, but he's still gonna be Darth Vader.
Well,
you know, like no
But there
matter
are
what.
ways to do it without doing that. And that's why I thought like Ridley Scott's Prometheus was a really good way to do a prequel to the Alien like trilogy or quadrilogy or
There's like 90
quintilogy.
of them now.
I know, right? Where it was way outside the original story. So you can watch Prometheus in order from like in like chronology order and still be surprised by all the shit that happens. That's the way to do it. I think another, what was the other property that did this? Oh, Fire Walk With Me. Now I'm really dating myself here. But Fire Walk With Me was the prequel movie that they made to the Twin Peaks series. And it just showed you everything that they already told you that happened. So it was like there was no surprises in it for the things that you already knew were going to happen. And then it ruined, if you watched the prequel before the original, you wouldn't enjoy the original because all the twists and turns and surprises have already been spoiled. So,
well, and I think also too, like with people not receiving Empire like with open arms immediately in 1980s, because like Vader being Luke's dad, spoiler alert, sorry, is such a huge like it was so big that people like, you know, me and Tyler, we've just known that our entire life. Like it's not even like most people are like that are more the prequel fans. Like we just were born just knowing that already.
I've learned that by being
imagine-
on your stream several times. That's I've learned that. Yes.
Yeah. Well, imagine like
It's like the twist of all twists. Like
Well,
nobody
imagine-
saw it coming.
Well, I like Tyler's idea of like if Phantom Menace came out in 1977. That's
I love the game.
That's a solid.
It's a
video
great
idea
question.
For like,
Yeah.
well, it's a solid video idea for like somebody that has a Star Wars channel, like Star Wars Theory or some shit to do. But
a Black Mirror episode, if you will.
that'd be wild. But just think about this though. Like, okay, if we got episode 1, 2, and 3 first, that would be like all of a sudden in Attack of the Clones, we just discover, oh, Dooku is Anakin's dad or something. Like that'd be
Right.
crazy.
Tyler, wake up! This you created this game, and we're responding to it.
Tyler's
What if-
tuning out.
What if Tyler? What if Dukes was Anakin's dad? That was the plot twist back in the day.
I mean, it'd be great.
As long as it's still Hayden Christensen that play. Well, although hold up now, here's the biggest thing that we're forgetting that honestly makes me almost glad this doesn't happen. Hayden Christensen wouldn't have been born; he wouldn't have played Anakin back.
That's true, bro.
So actually, I'm very glad it happened how it did.
It was
See,
Jake Lloyd.
There you go. So
It was-
now you should start bumping him up.
It was Jake Lloyd who played Anakin in Phantom Menace. By the way,
Well, sure, but
he was definitely not born.
Yeah.
I mean, but same with
He was less born than Hayden
But
Christensen.
Hayden wouldn't have been alive either. So like,
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's true. So many people banged because of Star Wars. Hayden might not be alive, like factually in this world. You know.
Now we're getting deep.
No, we are because like
This is the game. This is the game that we
The
were.
Rock, when he was wrestling, claimed that people procreated over his performances. And I'm like,
Oh my god.
Now you're
that-
talking my language. I mean, what? What?
You don't know
What do you
about
mean?
procreation. That's not your thing.
It's not.
But what I was saying
I've
is
never
like,
procreated. I guarantee you that.
That's why I said what I said. But what I'm actually saying is like The Rock claimed that his performance. That's such a fucking awesome thing to say. Like what I did last night forced people to have children, and so like dude, there's no world where in reverse it would work. And I fought long and hard in my head, like, because I rode with it, Tyler, for a minute. I'm like, do I show my kids the factual 1, 2, 3, 4 order? Nope. I still went the way
4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, whatever.
Yeah, those parts don't matter. Yeah, look. Oh yeah,
The side box art's kind of nice. I didn't realize that.
yeah.
Cute.
Sigourney, non-factor. By the way, people said that if Leia was still alive, she should have played Sigourney. I agree with that. You imagine fucking Leia in that role? It would have been great.
Yeah.
She could have been old ass Leia doing the same thing. Tyler, have you thought about that? Leia as Sigourney Weaver in that movie? It would have worked. Would have been.
I think that would have been just enough where, I mean, it doesn't overshadow Mando and Grogu.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I keep looking at this X-wing, and I can't wait to modify it so the pilot's not laying down in the cockpit. I can't
Mark,
wait.
What do you think about that? How would you have
and-
solved that? Would you have dropped the butt like a?
You gotta
So,
you
yeah.
gotta remove some pieces. Yeah, you gotta remove a little bit of.
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Well, I need you to right now.
If I figure it
All
out,
right.
Sean, I'll do.
Everybody's
a YouTube
staring
short
at the
about it.
damn moon in these sets.
You were supposed to bring a modification to Brickworld last year, and you did not. So I don't.
You talking to me?
I am.
Oh, all right.
We challenged people on our
I'm
stream.
bringing one this year. Yeah.
Are you seriously? That's awesome.
Yep, I got one.
You're bringing a Makovich?
I'm adding one stud to a set. All right.
A Modovich, I believe.
Matovich.
Sorry, let's see this damn thing. What's
wait,
the set
no.
number on that, Brent?
No, I'm
Hey,
not talking
hold on.
GG. I'm not talking.
Mark, you want to
DH.
see my mock that I'm bringing? Actually,
Yes.
It's
I
called the.
told yes.
It's
course
called
I do.
It's called the world's smallest mock. You ready?
I am.
It's a little house.
It's cute.
I'm kidding. It's not what I'm bringing. I'll bring it in my pocket. No, I'm kidding.
Not a pocket. It's like a pocket mock.
Pocket mock. Pocket mock.
Pocket mock.
I really did want to freaking bring something this year, Mark. I really did, but I might be disappointing you again. I'm sorry.
Teasing little bitch.
27.
General Leia.
27.
Yes, thank you.
27. I will bring a mock.
Not princess. I'm talking General Leia. She should have been in that. Yeah.
Hey,
Like
Brent,
her
what's
flying the X-wing would have caused conversation.
the set number on that X-wing?
Oh, yeah. This is set number 75460. 75460.
All right, let's see. How do we fix this with them laying down?
The pictures it shows, you might not be able to see. It's a pretty it's going to be a pretty down and deep modification.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I think I think you're right. I think it's in the nose cone.
It's going to
You
be
gotta
down and deep.
Dig
in there.
into that. Yeah. What the hell?
I did a modification on the landing gear on the Mandalorian shuttle, and that was back before YouTube Shorts were popping, and it got like a pretty fair amount of views.
I feel like you
my
move
channel.
I feel like you move the pilot back, and that would fix that. I think it's just something that's on. Let me see the instructions.
Take some pieces out behind it.
Yeah. I think that's the key. Let's see. Instructions, are they up yet?
I'm gonna tinker around with it. Yeah, you should be able to see the instructions.
Yep, got them.
I'm gonna tinker around with it for sure.
Mm-hmm. I check the shit out. Mm-hmm.
See what I can do.
Some great lifestyle shots here. All right. Boing, 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 boing. I don't have to do this live. Yeah, I mean, just by take that cheese slope out, first of all. Yeah, because he's not studded in. Where does that go? All right, I'm going to suggest this. Where does he sit? All right, I'll share this in a second. This is so stupid. Why is that there? Wait a minute.
She just needs to get her butt down 2 plates. That's it, and it would be better. The butt of the fig needs to just be down 2 plates.
Hold on.
She doesn't need to be sitting up at a straight 90.
Well, here. All right. Let me share my screen here. I'm going to suggest this. All right, you've got Dave's. Sean, if you don't mind sharing my screen. I think all the way back here. So I'm looking at this gold ingot piece in dark tan. It's literally the name of the piece is gold ingot because that was the first one that came out. It's the ingot piece and this this panel here where her feet are supposed to sit in, and then this cheese slope behind it. I say you go all the way back to. Let's see, where is it?
At least
These
it's in
steps
bag
here.
one.
Take this out. Take all of this out. See where my mouse is, and they can sit all the way back. All of this. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna speed through these steps. Yeah, it comes. Let's see where this actually sits in. It is all the way before we make these panels. This here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take that slope out.
Yeah, and the brick behind it because it has to be a. Let me see. Hold on. Where do we first get it in there? Here. Oh,
Pretty early in the build.
yeah. Here, this spot right here, the 1x1 slope. Take that out of there.
Yeah.
And they can sit further back. It depends on how low that the cockpit comes down. All right, make everybody
But
see
even if
here.
so, if you just have extra space in there, and by the end of the build, if you just put a 2x4 plate in there, if you need it to come up a little bit, then
that'll save you. Well, first of all, it's the size of a 2x2 brick. The fact that they're like resting back on it. Let me see where this cockpit comes in. Doing. Yeah. Okay. So God, I wish you could turn it at this point.
Yeah.
It goes on top of what? This thing right here is going to go on top of this. Yeah, you can totally take that out then. Because this sits on top of the what? Yes, it goes all the way back here. Yeah, so you have all the space back to here. Take all of this out. Even if it means taking this whatever mechanism is on top of here.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's the other side. This is the other side of that. Yeah, if you took... Yeah, you can totally take all of it out and move her further back so she's sitting straight up and facing forward. Yeah. So it's all the way back here. And hold on. I'm going to make everybody see again.
I'm excited to build this now.
Modification.
I already was excited. But...
Take out this 2x2 slope. And that happens in step number 13, I think it was. Let's see.
It's pretty early on, yeah. Yeah,
very early on. But I think you'd actually get rid of... Okay, so here's where it goes in. Whoops. Hold on. I keep saying hold on. Take out... Yeah, in step 12. Don't put this in. And actually, if you want to, I would say leave out these yellow corner plates here. And hold on. Yes. Make this, instead of putting down a second 2x4 and 2 corner plates, I would say put up 2 1x4s of any color because it won't matter because it's going to be covered. That'll let you sit all the way back. And so you can leave out this ingot, this dark tan ingot, and you can leave out step 12 altogether if you do that.
Yeah.
Everything else will sit on top of it, and she won't need to lay down. Whoever the pilot is can sit all the way back.
Yeah.
And if there's room, which I think there is, because this looks really tall. Here we go, making people seasick again. I'm glad you guys asked this question. I was like, I have no idea. And then I looked at the instructions for like a minute and was like, yes, I do know how to do this. All the way back down to here where they're making this structure that the cockpit attaches to. Yes, this is definitely the height of a minifig torso. The pilot can 100% sit up in that if you remove those pieces from step 12 and the 11 and 10 before it, and just instead of putting again that 2x4 dark azure piece and the 2 yellow corner plates in and put in 1x4s at the back, this piece right here in step 56 will still fit there, and you can move that all the way back and have a full cockpit.
Yeah.
Yes, that'll totally fit there because look how high this is. And if you need me to, you can bring this to Brick World Chicago. I'll show you how to do that.
Well, I'll try to make it happen myself, and if I do, I'll proudly bring the wang with me, and I'll show you my wang.
I would love to see your wang.
I will modify my wang, and if I do it successfully, I'll show you my wang, Mark.
Look at this. This is a very complicated build. I love it. Look at they made this piece in pink. Yes,
Yeah.
love pink. Pink's my color. Makes my skin look nice.
Tyler, 2 screens, just got back from the theater. Solid 8.4.
8.4, yeah.
Immediate reaction.
Dude, Patty is up.
8.4. Nice.
Patty, yo.
Oh yeah, I found this.
Love you, Patty.
I was
Tyler,
making
say hi to Padawan real quick. He's here.
I was making some.
What's up, CJ?
I was making some Brickworld ads this week, and I was going through my video files, and I have a video of Padawan promising that the next time he comes to Brickworld Chicago, which apparently is not this year, he's going to bring an original creation.
No, it's next year.
Yeah, but I've got video evidence that he's going to bring an original creation next time he comes, and it
right.
better not be a pocket mock.
Pocket mock 2-piece build.
Which I mean, I'd still be fine with.
Shout out to Wiley OFC for the 5. Said, Brent, I know you're a Harry Potter guy too. I still can't do that 400 for Hogsmeade set. Way too much, but I do like it. Yeah, Hogsmeade, it's not really grabbing me as much as, the spending 400 to get Diagon was way a better buy in my opinion. Hogsmeade's fine. Sean, listen, I wasn't far off before we saw the Disney Main Street. I told you it might be like Hogsmeade, and it's looking like it kind of is gonna be, that kind of size, that kind of build, dollhouse style
the
stuff.
only reason I disagreed with that was because I thought that was like
you didn't think it'd be as expensive.
No, because I didn't know. I thought you were talking about the micro one that just came out.
Oh, okay.
Hogsmeade's just a worse Diagon. So yeah, so that's why I was like, I don't think it'll do that. But dude, Main Street is 7, 8 out of 10, which is enough to get a buy from me. So
is it?
Yeah. I dude, to the fact that they did that, and I want to support the cause because, dude, we still need attractions. We still need. For the life of me, I would have done
Mountain.
I would have done Haunted Mansion like first or second. It's crazy to me. Monorail. I know we can't do them allegedly, supposedly.
So we have a group text with my co-hosts for Think Outside the Blocks, our Brickworld live stream, and we were placing like over-unders on how much you guys were going to trash Main Street. Because
dude, it's
So you gave it 7.6, I think, is what you said.
I'd rather have it than not, kind of thing.
Fair.
And I'm glad it's made, but like I can't call it a 10 in clear consciousness. But
I think the guesses were that it was going to get some trashing on the Star Wars representations in the shirts and the gifts in the gift shop.
Sure, I didn't.
We're
care.
stereotyping you.
Yeah, I know. You always say like you're 1,000,000% Star Wars. I'm a little more,
I don't say that.
Worldly than that. But,
that is not how I represent you guys on my stream.
And but I'm saying for me,
every week we promote your stream on our stream, and we say they're mostly Star Wars, but they love the entire Lego universe, and they talk about every product that comes out.
I wish it was better, but I'm like, I don't hate it, and so it's somewhere in between there. I just like it could have been worse, and I'm like, okay.
The interiors are fantastic. I'm a little bit like
little shallow, but not
shallow. Yes.
Yeah.
And the exteriors have a couple problems as far as I'm concerned, but it's gonna be. I think it's gonna sell well. I think people are really gonna like people love going to Disney World, and it's a representation of how you enter Disney World.
I my biggest thing is I don't think it's going to sell well.
What was the train?
Train did horribly.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Interesting that they're doing this then.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't even have a train.
I mean, Brent, I think you'd agree, right? Haunted Mansion, we've been 5 years we've been talking about it. Like, just do a year where we don't have a haunted house, do Haunted Mansions. They did fucking Hocus Pocus before Haunted Mansion, which is crazy.
Wasn't that Ideas, though?
I don't care. Like, fucking put out the Haunted Mansion. Somebody's done it in Ideas. Fucking Google it. I'll do it now. I'm not saying you're wrong, Mark, but like, Haunted
sorry.
Mansion.
I apologize.
Look at this. Haunted Mansion Lego. Let's see how many fucking morons have made this. Well, I mean, seriously.
Good, serious question. What is happening right now? Like, you're super aggro about this. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I'm mad about it because it's like it's such a fucking obvious move.
I love it. No. You keep going. I'm
Haunted
gonna let you
Mansion
cook.
Haunted Mansion is the most obvious thing they've ever should have made in Lego.
Beautiful
form.
set right there.
Right. It's fine. You know?
Right. I wonder if they have a little bit of
Tyler's a fucking Scooby-Doo guy. Tyler, Scooby-Doo with Haunted Mansion branding. It doesn't matter.
Are you talking about Brooklyn Designer?
Tyler, I'm just saying. I don't.
No,
your
not.
Disney parks knowledge, Tyler, is what it is. It's fine.
I
But
know.
like,
I know nothing about it.
okay, fine. But if you named 5 things you've heard of from Disney, would Haunted Mansion be one of them?
I've heard of Star Wars, Marvel, Avatar, and Cinderella.
As far as rides, though, could you name some rides?
I mean, funny you say that. I mean, through knowing the Disney thing only through Lego, I mean, Haunted Mansion is like a top 2 or 3 because it's only because I know it through Lego. But like in real life, I know nothing about any of it.
How do you know it through Lego? Because it doesn't exist through Lego.
Well, no, they made the little sets.
Yeah, there's the $40 set, isn't there?
There's a Haunted Mansion set.
Yeah, Haunted Mansion $40 set with the.
Oh, okay. Huh? Let me look that up.
Yeah, look it up. Yeah, it's disappointing. Brent wants a Disney cruise line.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
like a Disney cruise ship for like
That doesn't look anything like it.
sick.
Disney cruise ship,
They've never made it. I'm just saying, like, if they did
complete with norovirus.
it, yeah, that'd be good.
That is not what that ride looks like at all, though.
It depends on which one you're looking at.
Okay.
They're different
I'm
at
looking at
each location.
Fair.
The Disneyland, which is the one they made the mini of, would be awesome. Any of them would be great. The figs alone would carry the set. It doesn't matter. God, that's the stupidest thing. To me, that's the most obvious thing they've never made.
I love how angry this makes you.
It does, because it's so
Yeah.
stupid.
I don't hear you like this often.
Well, it's very dumb. That
No,
they
I
don't
love it. I
make
mean,
a
I am
Haunted
here
Mansion.
for it. I am here for it. Like, you cook, please. Keep going.
It's like top 3 ride merch sellers across however many parks they have now, 9, I think. Like, why on earth would you not make Haunted Mansion shit? The figs alone would carry.
Do you think it's Lego marketing because it's like too scary for kids or something like that?
No. It's a fucking It's a G-rated ride. Nothing happens in that.
Do you think it's Lego legal? That they're like, well, there's 2 movies, so do we have to like get the actors' likenesses, or are you going to do the ride, or can we do that?
I
Is there
think
some
it's
sort of contract
two
behind it?
big, dumb, stubborn companies, just like Nintendo and Lego when they work together, that can't figure shit out.
Ooh.
Is what I think it is.
Ooh, Abe made a brick shell case for the Haunted Mansion little set.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I mean, like,
Smart guy.
people ride for that. Like, I can't explain it any better. Like, Haunted Mansion is like, I don't know. Like, you got that, you got Pirates, you got Space Mountain. These are all things people talk about constantly, and it's just like, why is there no Space Mountain?
Pirates of the Caribbean is a ride.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if I'm laying it out, I would have done the monorails. I mean, like, there's just shit that's such a layup. And to your point, Mark, it's like, yeah, we need to really sit down and go like, but why hasn't it happened? If it's so obvious.
I have a bit of an indication here. The Haunted Mansion set was 12 plus, which is very odd. The age range, 12 plus.
For the mini?
For the mini.
Oh.
If you look at the box for 40521, the age range is listed as 12 plus for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. Sure, but I'm telling you, man, I've been going on that since I was born, and I'm like, nothing's been too scary. And
Weird, dude.
Well, I don't know. Haunted Mansion is the most obvious layup ever for an IP set.
Yeah, and so I think
To
that's
your
the
point,
biggest.
people are on vacation. Sorry, Mark, but people are on vacation. But like, think about this. Let me ask you this, without even knowing much about it, or as much as I do. Main Street versus Haunted Mansion. What is going to sell the most?
I honestly, I think that this is the best indication. Is what I just saw. Is that for some reason it was this tiny set. The Haunted Mansion is listed as 12 plus. There's some sort of someone is in somebody
So they'll
else's
push
ear.
the for all audiences thing more. Okay.
Yeah, some sort of like, oh, Haunted Mansion has ghouls and ghosts, so it's not Christian. It's like kids can't like.
Right.
There's something is there in the IP.
Yeah. I guess it takes one person to go, it's the occult. It's a dumb ride with coffins and ghosts. There's no Satan shit. I don't understand it. Anyway.
Yes. I think that's where we're at and why we haven't seen it.
Damn, so obvious. Thunder Mountain, no excuse. Splash Mountain, no excuse. Well, Splash Mountain, a little bit of excuse.
Yeah. Well, now it's the Tiana.
Do Tiana. I don't care.
Yeah.
So I am happy to announce though, Brent, I think I told you this. October, first Disney cruise happening.
Oh, nice. That's my birthday month.
Be right back.
Well, do you know which ship you're taking? The Wish is the newest one. Then you got like the Dream, and then you got the Magic, and then you got.
I think it's the Wish.
Yeah, the Wish is what I want to do. That's got the Star Wars bar, dude. You're gonna have to hit the Star Wars bar.
Yes, that's the one I'm doing. Yeah, it's not the
dude.
newest. It's like the third newest now. They got
Second
Treasure.
newest. Treasure's the brand newest.
Yeah, but I got Star Wars bar, and what else is on that? Is
Star
that the
Wars.
one with the Frozen and all that?
It's got the Frozen restaurant. It's got the Frozen restaurant, the Marvel restaurant, dude. You're gonna get to see the Marvel restaurant, and then the Walt Disney restaurant. Spider-Man will be on the ship, like when you're doing the Marvel dinner, like Spider-Man like runs through there, like at the end of the dinner. It's awesome. Yeah. And I'm sure your daughter's gonna love the Frozen dinner. The Frozen dinner's
Hey,
awesome.
Tyler, you're not a big cruise guy or a plane guy. Would you be a cruise guy or no?
Oh, I went on a plane for the first time in a decade last week.
Actually, can you give us spoilers? How much of that was clickbait? Did you really not get the figures you thought you were getting?
I mean, we walked home with nothing, or we flew home with nothing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was like pure bait. So it wasn't just one fig, or did the one fig break the deal?
Well, I mean, because
you saw what he put out. You saw what City put out.
Hundreds. I've got the notes even here still too, because I mean, I was the one checking.
You were the processor.
I mean, there was at least multi hundreds. I mean, at least 200. If not,
fakes?
No, of figs that had unadvertised damage or wrong parts or missing. Darth Malg is missing an $80 cape, right? Like, so. Damn. I mean, when it was advertised as one of every Star Wars fig,
he said a complete collection. Tell me what was advertised. Sorry.
So one of every Star Wars figure per Bricklink part numbers, right? So literally every variant.
As of whatever, a few months ago?
As of including Smart Play figures.
Okay.
But nothing post Smart Play, so not Mando and Grogu shit. The only thing missing was he only had one of the two Comic-Con Yodas, and then no misprint Fox. Okay.
What was the original? You don't have to say what you guys were going to pay, but like, what was the original market value?
I mean, honestly, it's a little arbitrary, right? I mean, like,
it kind of is.
I'll say this much. I mean, our offer was it was a damn good offer in the fact of, like, again, he advertised everything was mint condition, everything was there. You know, like 5 little figs had maybe an arm crack, right? Like $5 figs, right? No big deal at that point, right? Like, we were going to pay pretty.
He was missing heaters, is what you're saying.
No, he wasn't missing anything.
Oh.
I mean, besides the misprint Fox and just one of the 2 Yodas. I mean, that was factored in, though. That is what it is at the end of the day, right? I mean, but like, I mean, it's just when you look at the market, I mean, objectively, 25 Star Wars figures equals $22,000. You know, I mean, I'll leave it at that. I mean, there's 1,544 other ones still. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, so again, our offer was very strong in the sense of like we were going to just get them all, make a nice event out of it, sell them within a week or two.
Right.
Make a little
A
on
little bit
top.
of an eBay event.
Yeah, say we were able to do it, right? And boom, just said and done them within a week or two, right?
But you physically couldn't put it together, or it was so damaged you couldn't put it together, or what?
I mean, we came in with a much lower offer once we physically saw it, and the dude barely budged. So, I mean, objectively, we waste our time. So we learned our lesson of the fact of going out and trusting the word of any motherfucker that's telling us bullshit.
Didn't you get picks though in advance, or?
I mean, out of every last figure, but of like the
Sure.
highlights, yeah. And then, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, the New York Yoda ended up being fake too, like the one he did have.
Oh.
So, I mean,
that was and New York Yodes is what 25%. I don't even know.
I mean, it's like, I mean, the cheapest on Bricklink now is 11,000. I mean, so I mean, it'll probably actually sell around 7 to 9, right? I mean,
yeah,
and it ended up being fake. Dude claimed he got it from an ex-Lego employee.
All right, so you call into question a handful. Let's just say you said there's what? How many are there now? 1,500. What is it?
Almost. I mean, including the Mando and Grogu, almost 1,600.
All right. So we'll call it 1,600 figs. You had a big problem with, which not problem with, they were factually fake or whatever. 20 of them. How many?
No, like 200, like multi
200. Okay.
And that was even before, by the end of it, since we were a little cut on time. I mean, they'll all the 700s and the 800s, SW number wise, those were the last two that like I didn't get to yet. Because I mean, I looked at every other fucking figure, dude, like individually, every single one. Those were the 200 that we didn't even get to, and I just briefly skimmed over a few of them, right, that I knew were heaters. But like again, that's not even including there's probably 20 or 30 more fucked up in there. Also, not including the fact that I kind of honestly, this is my bad, right? But I mean, retrospectively, I mean, up for the first 100 or so, until I realized it was on like, until I'm like, dude, there's literally 20% of these that are fucking, every single one I'm looking at has a flaw. I didn't even look on the first like 50 of them if the heads underneath were correct.
Yeah.
Right. And then I started lifting some helmets off, and it's like, yeah, dude, wrong head. Like, I mean, it's literally multi-thousands of dollars of replacement parts needed, let alone literally, it's going to take weeks and weeks. At that point, they're all rare pieces, 90% of them, where it's going to be a $6 shipping charge from 200 different sellers. You're going to find two pieces at a maximum from the same seller.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just ended up, again, like we just learned our lesson on the fact of like just not, people come to us, right, first and foremost, right, let alone we're just not going to make that rash decision of let's jump on a flight 3 days after and go do it.
It made a good video though, right? Or no?
Well, sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, the video is great, but it's also like in the grand scheme of things, like again, I mean, shout out to Cristo for covering the flight, of course, right? I mean, shout out to him, but like, so of course, like, I mean, I don't have like financial stake out in the sense of like, oh, my day financially was whatever, but like I can honestly say, and I told him this, like being on a flight for the first time in 10 years, it was damn good. It was an exciting time. I mean, I needed to get my foot back in the door of getting on planes, and I mean, that was the perfect time.
Yeah.
I mean, a little 2-hour flight. I mean, slept 90 minutes both ways. I mean.
Oh, you slept on the flight?
Yeah, I mean, I was out right away. I mean,
well, that's great. If you don't like taking flights and you're comfortable enough to sleep, that says a lot.
Yeah.
Well, okay, but I'm not anti-flight because I'm scared of planes. I just literally have not had I've just not had a flight.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I flew.
Sorry.
I flew twice a year, if not 3 times a year, for the first 16 years of my life. I mean,
okay,
I've been on planes probably 40 different times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just I've literally had nothing to do flight-wise over the past decade, and it's like, the 2 or 3 things that could have been a flight, I'm just like, I'll drive it. You know what I mean? It's like no big deal.
Yeah.
So it was good to be back on a plane. Although I can say, man, I mean, sitting at O'Hare getting taxied for 35 minutes, that was fun.
Tyler, are you going to be at Brick World this year?
Yeah, I mean, I'm 45 minutes away. I'll be there.
Exactly. I thought so. Okay, just making sure. I didn't want to assume anything.
Oh, all right. Well, no, I'm there 100%. I've got the week free. I'm there. I'm
good. I'm looking forward to seeing you. No, I'm excited. I'm happy you're going to be there.
No, I am too. I mean, I've been going for a decade. I'm not going to miss it.
Good.
Especially with it being an hour away. I mean, if it was cross the country, maybe, again, I mean, I get it, but I mean, hour away. I mean, I'm not going to.
So I rented office space now. So we have a 5-year lease at a facility that's like 5 minutes away from the Renaissance, like literally just down the road. Like, to be fair, it's probably like 3 minutes away. So if you ever want to like just like grab lunch and like just like chat about like making a Lego life happen, I'd be more than happy to meet up with you.
Heck yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm hour away. I mean,
Where are you at? What's the name of your suburb?
well, I'm in Dyer, Indiana.
Oh, are you seriously?
Yeah, we talked about it. You
Dude.
were in Kenwood, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
My brain, yes,
Queen,
yes.
Homewood,
Oh,
Dairy Queen, all that shit. Yeah.
sorry. Okay, yeah. Oh God, I just saw that in my head. It's winter. It's boarded up
Yeah.
next to the Burger King. Yeah. Oh, holy shit! Sorry, I forgot all about that. Like my
Are
brain.
we doing the yard sale at the offices, Mark, this year or no?
No.
Illegal yardie? No.
Can we do a parking lot barbecue at the office parking lot?
Mark says he
We
doesn't care
can.
as long as you don't get kicked out.
Yeah, we can. It's like the that's outside my purview. Yeah, we can definitely we could do a barbecue. We can't we could probably do it on like the weekend would be better. Or and like if we did it like late Tuesday night, that'd be a great time to barbecue outside the office. So there's a bar, and it's one of these bars, like it's one of these like random ass.
We still need to replace Fox and Hound, Mark. Did you find what you said you were looking at some, right?
There's one that we share a parking lot with. It's called Drink. It used to be a church schoolhouse.
Damn.
And we should I have not
They got
gone in there
Pong,
yet.
or what do they got in there?
I don't know.
The
I do
Google
not
review
know.
is 2.9 star, Mark. Is it a good place?
I don't know, actually. Let me look it up now, actually, for the first time.
2.9 out of 380 reviews.
Let me see what's up. Drink Schaumburg. It's literally just called Drink.
Good start. I don't know. Do they have wangs? I mean, the liquid.
Yeah, or is it only liquid?
Drink Nightclub. It's a premier nightlife spot.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
My ass. Yes. Hold on. It is 2.9 stars out of 5.
All right. I think that's the place we need to go, Tyler. We can bump it up to a 3-1. Yeah.
yeah. 30 of us review it.
Out of 380 reviews.
That's a lot of reviews to give the place a 2.9.
Well, it's only like 2
Yes,
stars.
and one star has the most.
Holy shit.
Let's read these reviews. Let's hold on. These are 5 and 3s. We got to get to the 1-star reviews. Show me the 1-star reviews, bitch. Come on, Google. Show me the 1-star reviews. How do you do that? Come on. All right, my Google is broken. More user reviews. Okay. I went with my cousin 2 nights in a row for Halloween. The ambiance was great and loved the props. The second night we hung out more at the bar. There was a really nice bartender who we chatted with. Staff wasn't too bad, but when we joined the costume competition, the announcer was really annoying and very biased. Okay, well. All right. 1-star review. Guy looked like he was fresh out of high school, denied 2 forms of ID right at the door. And then denied my partner's ID, saying something about dots missing. Never heard about that in my life, but oh well. Definitely would look into a better place to visit if you. Okay, so there was a good bouncer. Wait a minute. All right, came from out of state, then found out they close at 1:30. Yeah, because it's Schaumburg, Illinois. Overpriced drinks plus a cover for a glorified bar. Won't be going back ever. What a joke. Can find a better bar with a DJ in Wisconsin, which is over 45 minutes away. They don't ever charge for drinks and doesn't charge a cover. Drink charges a cover? That's it. This is all very interesting to me. All right, so yeah, this sounds like
don't
it.
seem that bad.
Staff was not pleasant. Ooh, I like that. Winner for me, 5 stars already. Drinks were not great and had to leave at 1:30.
I kind of want to go to a place that's like labeled as horrible as long as they have good wings. You know, I don't really care about anything else. Do they have beer? Do they have wings?
Here's some idiot.
That's
Went here last night,
and some
January
kind of
9th.
weird burger for Tyler, and that's it. That's
Went here
all we
last
need.
night. went here last night, January 9th, 2026, for $5 cocktails. Was there by 9 p.m. and got charged full price for my drink because you insisted on Stoli instead of taking the well vodka, bitch. That's what happened. That's what happened there. You said Stoli, raspberry, and soda, and the $5 drinks were for well. So you did that to yourself. Overpriced for 4 Palomas. There we go. And got charged $72.80. Oh wait, to be fair, they deducted $5, so $67.20. Never again. They charge downtown Chicago prices.
Right.
That is not downtown Chicago
thing.
prices.
So it
yeah,
sucks, Mark. Basically, this place.
I don't think so. I think these are stupid people who don't understand how drink specials work. So I can't call this a dive quite yet.
Can you walk across the street when you're in
can.
your office? All right.
I can walk. So we share a parking lot.
Yeah, have like 2-3 of the food items.
Yeah,
and then we need to figure out, is it $90 a beer? Because if not, we're in. You know,
it appears to be. Yeah.
What we truthfully need is decent prices, decent food, but enough room for a big group and like at least a pool table, maybe another pool
The
table.
room is the biggest thing. I got to be honest, the room is the biggest thing.
I hear about the room. I have heard.
Well, what do you mean by that, Brent?
The place called the room. Oh, you mean the actual room? I thought there was a place called the room. I swear.
No, I mean the space in the building.
No, I literally thought that.
That's funny.
I literally thought there was a place called the room.
Oh, you guys, there's go-go dancers here.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no. All right. All right. I'll check it out. Sorry.
Well, yeah, you're close enough to do an early bird scope out.
Literally, we share a parking lot, so yes.
Hey, how would you guys feel about if I can make the official thing at Moretti's? We should just do it. I know there's no arcade, but if we can get like a full spash at Moretti's.
Yeah, but dude, it's like family, so
I
just
know.
like do it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
We always go to Moretti's at least one time.
I know we go anyway.
It would
but
be
I'm saying,
chill.
Yeah, I'm just like, how married are we to having the games? Because if there was games there, it'd be fine.
Well, Sean
Brent-
doesn't want to have a ping pong table anymore since he got lucky. Those years, the best person. He doesn't want to.
Dude, does your uncle have like a party room at Moretti's that you can like book for the night?
I mean, possibly, but there's no games to play.
Yeah, but so bring cards and play fucking Texas Hold'em.
Tyler or Brent, does he have does Moretti's have factually one arcade game?
I have no idea. But I mean, I don't know. Like, the games aren't that important, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. They help how long you can stay entertained in one place.
Yeah.
But
No food.
there's not even food at drink.
Oh wait, there is.
It is
Oh, wait.
just called drink.
I'm sorry. There's wings, cheese curds, tater kegs, chicken fingers, mac and cheese bites, deep dish pizza, thin crust pizza. So they do have late night food.
Is this drink?
This is drink. Schaumburg
They
is a
just
weird
sound
place.
Like they don't care. Yeah, I don't know.
They really do. There are okay. Yes.
You've never been there, and you're talking about how they care.
Yeah, but they do have go-go dancers. I'm sorry, they're called hustle girls.
Yeah, nobody cares about that.
Oh shit.
All our guys want to stay single.
Go-go dancers sound.
Oh, they have slots. They have slots and gaming. They have a photo booth, and they're also hiring.
Oh shit.
They have bottle service. I'm sorry, you guys. Slots
The
and
only
gaming.
bottle service that we want is $2 beers, and we're not going to get that anymore. So
Yeah, no. Unless we go to Rogers Park, which we're not going to do.
all right, Mark, can we set it up to where can we talk to the Rennie about getting the hospitality level room just opened every night, or no?
Define that room for me. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, concierge, the breakfast place, but imagine it's just beers.
No.
That would be sick, though.
That would be pretty dope.
In a perfect world. Yeah, sure, fine. Yeah, I'm all for it. But what? No. Sorry. I wish. And not everybody has access to that, so shh. And it's not open on the weekends. It's only Monday through Friday for the what do they even call it? The VIP room.
Sean's making a call.
Oh, okay. He's calling the Rennie.
That's something. Sean, what kind of business you doing over there?
Well, before I go to bed, I want to check ticket sales for Brick World Chicago. So let's do this. Let's do it live.
F it, we'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Bill O'Reilly. We are at, oh dear Lord, 1562 and 36. So fucking A, if we aren't, oh, holy shit. Good problem to have. We are over double last year's public day ticket sales. We're 500. We're 500 tickets over 2023, and we have 4 weeks to go. Holy
Damn.
shit. That's a lot of fucking people. Now, granted, like trends are changing. A lot more people are purchasing online now than they used to in person. However, being double of last year, like the trend didn't change that fast. Shit.
So, Mark, you'll be happy to know that the guy that runs like a few like local, well, he runs like a local card and game store, but he also has a store with like collectibles and a bunch of Lego and stuff.
Yeah.
It's basically a cooler BAM. He's coming to his first Brick World this year.
Nice.
So we got you're gonna have another Chillicothian coming up.
Chillicothe.
Yeah, Chillicothe, Ohioan.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Make sure I meet him, please.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
BAM is officially a sponsor of Brick World this year.
Oh shit.
Oh, we should.
Oh, Mark, I'm not
daring.
out.
What? Sorry. Headphones went out a little bit there for a second.
Not going to Brick World now.
He's kidding.
What?
There you go.
I didn't hear anything. I can't agree or disagree with any statement you just made because my headphones are all fucked up for some reason.
Just now.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, we should definitely meet up, Tyler.
Yeah, I'm down. Got
Nice.
something to talk about.
Definitely. Maybe it might not be till July.
That's totally cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm glad you're in the area. So your store is in Dyer.
Well, so the BAM was in Cherville.
No, but your store now. Oh, right. That's the whole thing. Yeah, we need to talk about that. Cherville is a great place to have one. All the car dealerships.
I mean, it was great. I mean, hopefully, hopefully Cherville maybe goes on the decline now in the next couple of years, right?
Oh, so you didn't own it.
No,
You weren't the owner. Oh, good.
I was the store manager from conception. Like, big contract, store owner, went to training.
But
second in line. Like, I mean, it was basically like my store for what it's worth in the fact of like the owner of the company.
At least you didn't have. At least your name was not on the contract.
Well, yeah, 100%. But retrospectively, I mean, again, like for what it's worth, is like, was it going to be a 40-year thing? Like, no. But like, I'll leave it at this.
Yeah.
Like, I just not leaving on my own accord for the bullshit that I got let go for is just like, it's just ridiculous, right? That's what it comes down to, and especially so quick.
Yeah.
And especially in the grand, I'll leave it at this. Again, I was signed on for a pretty nice contract in the fact of like, whether this happened or not, but like just makes me think this way, right? Whether I was used from the start or not, the owner thought the store was going to do, like really lowballed it, right? Like, I mean, of course, I had no idea either, but like he really lowballed like the success of what he thought. And then when we got 80% of the way to that number in 2 months, that's when I feel like in the grand scheme of things, he gave me a very nice offer to begin with because he thought we'd never fucking hit it.
Yeah.
And we're 80% of the way to it 2 months in. He's like, oh, again, on top of maybe some other stuff, he's like, oh, yeah, let's actually not. I don't want to pay this guy this much. And then, you know what I mean? Then it's locked in.
Yeah, I do. When did that store open?
January 10th.
Okay.
And I was let go March 11th.
Okay.
But I've been like signed on since late August. Started getting paid in November though.
Okay.
And again, I went to the BAM Utah training and everything, man. 2-day road trip. I mean, that's one of those things. Look, after doing that did solidify the fact of if I'm doing that drive again, I'm flying because 2 days, 20 hours was ridiculous.
Did you get to enjoy Utah at all while you were there? Like go see some of the national parks? Utah's amazing.
I mean, we didn't do anything like that, but like, I mean, I will just be honest. I mean, full disclosure. I mean, shout out to the owner for bought us some very nice meals that week. I'll say that much.
Thanks, owner.
Good food out there.
Good guy that week.
But he was a great guy prior to March 11th.
I'd say next time you go to Utah, though, check out the national parks, dude. They're amazing. That's such a great place to vacation.
Yeah, no, but well, so I mean, naturally, I mean, where the BAM corporate is, I mean, it's in Provo, like where it's like literally, it's like mountains on 3 sides of.
Yes.
So it was gorgeous. I mean, like walking out of lunch, and there's a big ass mountain, literally 2 roads over from you. I mean, it was crazy. I mean,
that's so cool. I love it.
It was beautiful. It's just, I mean, I just wasn't able. I mean, and understandably, I mean, we were there for work, right? But I wasn't able to enjoy Utah now.
That's why you book an extra day.
I mean, it was all paid for by the owner, so I mean,
yeah, I get you. I did that when I worked for Legoland. They sent me to London for a training, and I was like, I'm gonna take some vacation time, and I'm gonna get my own hotel. And I will just go check out London on my own. It's like when you travel for work, you take advantage of where they send you. I got sent to. They were opening a park in Malaysia, and they wanted me to train the new model designers that they hired in Malaysia. And so they're like, "We want to send you out there to train." And I'm like, "Sure, I can do that. Yeah, no problem." They're like, "So it's from August to November," and I was like, what?
Yeah.
So I lived in Malaysia for 4 months, but like I was lucky enough that Ramadan and Ghost Month coincided that year, so the shop was completely closed for 10 days in the middle of my trip. So I got to go check out Kuala Lumpur and a bunch of places in Thailand, and just like took a little trip. And that's like when you're traveling for work, like. Take advantage, like pull out some extra cash.
Well, I mean, funny you say that. I mean, but not like, I mean, again, I mean, look, I mean, I want to stack up the cash anyway. So like, I'm having a good time, and like, it is what it is. But it's kind of fun. I mean, with me and Cristo doing the eBay thing now, it's like, we're doing every day at 6 p.m. Central. So it's like, and we split it, right? But it's like technically when he's out traveling somewhere, it's like I need to then be the one to like. I can't necessarily go with them sometimes because I need to be the one at the shop doing the streams, right? So it's like, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, tagging along with some of these travels would be great with them, right? But it's like, but for the moment, you got to stay home, stack the cash. I'm having a good time.
Of course. Who's Cristo, by the way?
Stud City.
Oh, is he? Okay, I didn't know his real name. I have him as in my phone as Stud City. Cool. All right. Well, it's getting late here for me. I have a ton of work left to do, and I'm trying to clean the house before the end of the weekend, ? So I'm going to go ahead and duck out. But thanks for bringing me in. I was just kidding.
No, it's all good. I as long as
I appreciate being part of the show.
Last Jedi,
Yeah. Yeah, and that's just a character I play. I'm a little Steve Trek in that, but
Yeah, he hates
Steve Trek.
Last Jedi.
dude, I fully believed every, and I honestly really loved the movie until the 9th one came out. So, on that note, I'm out in case we accidentally get into it.
All right.
Good night,
Later,
guys.
Mark.
See
See
you
you
tomorrow.
soon, man.
See
Thank
you
you.
soon.
Love you guys.
Love you, dude.
Love you, man.
Later. Yeah.
Damn, it's 1:30.
I know. I gotta go to bed. Well, Rennie and then out.
You put beers in your mouth at the ring. At the ring. You can meet your future spouse at the ring. At the ring. You can boy all night at the ring. At the ring. Buy all the sets you like at the ring. At the ring. It all goes down at the Rennie. If you stay another place, you offend. The mother hotels at the Rennie. The Rennie is the Rennie is the Rennie. The Rennie is the Rennie.
All right, Tyler. 325. Not the longest, but you know we did what we could. Shout out to Brent from Brent's Bricks. Tyler from Christo's Bricks. Where are you working out of right now? What do you want to call it?
God dang. No, I'm just saying, like, I'll be honest, I kind of forgot the dichotomy there for a second.
There's no dichotomy.
No, I forgot it for a second.
There's no dichotomy.
I was in life, Fritz.
I have no dichotomies.
I'm Tyler from Life Fritz.
I like Tyler from Life Bricks, you know. He's sorting, he's passing out parts, doing what he can. Shout out to Mark for stopping by. Much more Brickworld hype ahead. Sorry, we absolutely did not cover anything that was on the thumbnail. I have to update it. But it was a lot of fun. We'll see you guys right here next week on Thursday. Peace.
Peace. Mm-mm-mm.